to Top 4. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
The mugs from Spurs, they brought his flight, but here I am. He
Saw the light
He got the call
from Abramovich.
and off he went to
Stamford Bridge.
He hates Tottenham.
He hates Tottenham. He hates Tottenham. He hates Tottenham. I'm joined by Robin, a Manchester United fan.
Aye, so momentous occasion. For once in the Premiership, United have got 3 points. Arsenal have got 3 points. And this weekend, Chelsea only got 1 point.
And I'm having a laugh. I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, fam.
Right, we're going to get straight into it. Manchester City put out a big statement closing the gap on Chelsea after an impressive victory. 9-men City beating Southampton at St Mary's by 3-0. Guys, what do you think? I feel like Southampton were very, very, very poor. It was the worst Southampton performance I've seen this season.
It was a bit of a shock, honestly.
Yeah.
After much momentum they've been going through, just holding on to second for quite a bit.
There you were.
And the fact they were at home.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
Like, I really thought they would at least get a point in this game at home, but...
Because the thing is, they did have the possession, they did have play. It's just they weren't keeping the ball. They weren't. It was very careless mistake, little schoolboy errors they kept doing. And I don't know whether it was because it was a nervous day for them. It was the first big match, their first big test of the season. I don't know whether that had some part to play in it, but it was such a shame because I had quite a few players in the fantasy team, and not much really happened.
Struggles. This was
Not much really happened that day. I mean. But then again, even when Aguero doesn't score, he still gets man of the match. I mean, how do you guys rate his performance in that game and so far this season?
Well, minus the dive.
Was it a dive?
It was a dive.
It was
Fam,
not a dive.
He got kicked and then he tried to be Superman.
Oh my goodness! You're telling me it was a
He tried
dive?
to be Superman. Like, I
Wait,
agree,
yeah.
it's a foul,
The
but
one
he
in the
overdid it.
Oh,
Like,
you mean
do
the
you
one on the
reckon?
edge of the box?
The one in the penalty area,
Yeah, but it was on the edge though, wasn't it?
in the penalty box though.
The one where Fonte is like...
Fonte tried to point
knew it was
outside
foul.
the box,
Yeah.
but it was in the penalty area. It was actually
no,
in
but
the
the
box.
way he was like,
I don't know.
What, you think it was a dive?
I definitely think it was a dive.
What do you not think?
I think it was a dive, but I think every player has a right to
dive?
at that point.
Did you see the pace
No,
of the
hey,
turn
it's
and everything?
a foul, but
Man,
it's the same-
nigga Tom Daly!
No, but
No, but it was one of those things where Gary Neville always seems to explain it. Like, you get fouled,
Yeah.
but in order to get the penalty or the free kick, you have to go down
Sure.
forcefully,
Yeah.
just because the referee's not going to believe you unless you do that. And I think that's exactly what Aguero did. He
Yeah.
got the touch. It was a foul, but he threw himself on the floor.
could you imagine? He's in my fantasy, yeah? Imagine
Aguero.
Aguero. So imagine if he would have got the assist if he scored the penalty, innit? Because he got fouled in the
Yeah,
penalty area.
yeah, that's what I
How
think for
sick would that
Hazard.
be? The same man gets the points. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, that
But,
happened to me for Hazard against QPR. He
yeah.
got fouled and got assist and a goal.
But yeah, no, not before long. City did take the lead in the second half. Great goals from Yaya Toure, from Frank Lampard, vintage Lampard kind of goal.
Vintage Toure as well.
Vintage Toure, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
both
Yeah,
Both
I
goals
mean,
are just-
Oh, look on.
what I find odd
what
is
you
that
expect from those people was what they gave us.
it was weird because he wasn't marked. When the ball come out to him, he was an unmarked man and just he had only one option really, and just buried it.
Buried it.
Got a little deflection on the way, but I mean, he was
Too
still.
big. I mean, I would hate playing against Yaya Toure.
Yeah, he looks massive.
He's just.
He does seem
You
massive,
can't
but
stop him.
he does fade out of games a lot. Though. That's the only problem I'd say. Sometimes he can go unnoticed and be like, oh yeah, he's playing. Then he will turn up and score.
6'5" guy.
Exactly.
He's got long legs, bro.
He does. He does.
It's hard to believe that him and Kolo Toure are brothers.
Yeah, that's really difficult. And Kolo's the older one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is what's even funnier for me. But Lampard executed a very, very good goal. It looked like a goal from Stamford Bridge. It looked like your typical Frank Lampard finish. Straight to the... But I was wondering how you felt seeing him score goals like that.
It's weird.
Because it's not really a different Lampard as such. He's still
It's the same Lampard.
same guy,
It's
innit?
the same-
I still find it weird he's in a City shirt.
Yeah.
It's actually weird.
I can't
Yeah,
accept
I
that.
know what you mean.
I can't accept that at all.
Listen,
Do you know what it's
that
like-
money, fam.
You reckon he went for the peak?
He wanted that money.
Yeah, he could have got that money in New York. I don't know why he just
Because the league ain't started
Yeah,
there,
it
innit?
started,
It didn't
bro.
start. Like the team haven't been birthed yet. So, and now they're
have to
talking
go
about
somewhere,
extending his contract. I
No,
mean,
I'm sure. Wait, the league has started.
no, New York
just-
City as
yeah,
a club
yeah,
hadn't started.
they
yet.
haven't started,
They start
yeah.
They
next
start the
season,
next season.
which is like February-ish.
So why did he sign for them then?
Because he's
This
out
is
of
the
contract
club.
at Chelsea. He was out of a contract. He had no club.
They formed the
Like
link.
this,
Man
I feel.
City.
Yeah, City I think made that team or
Yeah.
something like that. Something I don't know. Whatever's
Guess
going
who
on
runs
there.
that team? Claudio Reyna.
Oh, is it? He's got the job there, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, David Villa's there as well now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That's pretty cool. Oh, interesting.
It's like a Legends team on Master League. What pro is it? That had the World Star 11. It's like a
That was
team.
6, bro.
Yeah, that was heavy. But
People
yeah,
were
so
good in 2005.
Oscar, as a Chelsea man, are City hunting you down? Do you feel the pressure a little bit?
I don't feel pressure from City. I feel pressure from. Okay, that doesn't make sense. I feel pressure from Chelsea. Like, I
Shooting
feel like
yourselves in the
I mean,
foot.
it's up to us, isn't it? I feel like if we win all our games from now to the end of the season, we've won the league. So it's all on us. I don't really care who's behind us, whether it's City, Southampton. You know, it could be Liverpool or Arsenal. It wouldn't make a difference how well they're playing. It's all about how well we're playing. And I feel like, yeah, as long as we keep our players fit, we should be alright.
Have you seen the league table? Like
I had a little-
second, third,
I had a little
fourth,
brief
fifth.
look.
I haven't seen it.
Man, it's like 27, 26, 25, 24.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
it's
close.
All
it's
like,
like
it's
no,
bunched.
and that's from
It's
second to
tight,
sixth.
bro.
It's all bunched. It's all
Ah.
bunched.
So-
It's all bunched up.
Literally, like today's
like Burnley are out of the relegation zone.
Big up, Burnley.
well done.
We'll get on to Burnley in a minute.
but yeah, so
But-
like second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Like, if you lose your game,
Yeah.
you can go from second to sixth in an instant.
Mm.
It's one of those ones.
Right,
It's
just
still early, isn't it? Still early.
we're recording at the moment on a Wednesday morning. City will be playing at Sunderland tonight. They have a bit of a crisis at the back. Mangala obviously being sent off in the game against Southampton, and Company leaving with an injury.
Good.
Do City have a problem there at
Yes.
centre back? Do you think
I
they?
think
Do you think they
they
could
do.
potentially lose today's game because of that?
It's kind of like a United situation,
Sunderland can't
whereas
score,
their front is sorted,
Yeah.
their midfield is sorted, and then their back is like, damn.
I mean, I think so. Who are they going to go with normally? Will be Nastasic.
Jimmy Kaylis, bro.
I think
and
Boyata
Demichelis.
or maybe even Boyata might start. There's something about.
If they've got Nastasic and Demichelis, it's not even a problem.
I think Nastasic is not fit. I don't know. There's something up with him. I don't know what it is, but I think Boyata might start as well as.
Well, you know, Demichelis played some of the big games for City last year, so I don't think that's a big deal. He's arguably a first team player.
I thought he was pants, bro.
So
Yeah.
I was crap.
I think when he
I
first
thought he
came,
was bad,
he
yeah.
was trying to get used to this league, and I kept saying that, you know, he's a good, experienced defender. He will get the gist of it, and he's part of the reason why they won the league last year.
and
I
he
mean,
looks
you-
like Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, he's cut the ponytail off now. Anyway,
Has he?
yeah. You haven't seen even
Oh,
last
yeah.
season. I think he did that. I think he did it towards
He
the end of
doesn't
last
have a
season.
ponytail anymore. I didn't
No,
know
he
this.
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He probably won't play as good.
He doesn't look as old anymore though, which is quite strange in my opinion. Anyway,
Yeah, he looked too old to be a footballer.
I'll ask you this: do Southampton have what it takes to play against the big teams? Can they compete with the big teams? Because City left with 9 men on that field. And let's not even forget Clichy's first goal for City, which was unbelievable. A brilliant pass from Aguero as well. Although Clichy nearly missed it, but either way, I mean, this sums up Clichy for me. He's at the right wing side of the chance when he's about to score. Yeah, he's a left back. But anyway, we'll move on. So yeah,
just in the wrong
can
place.
Southampton compete with the top guys?
We've got
Question.
Southampton next.
No, Arsenal or
No, Arsenal have Southampton tonight, and then
Yeah.
we got Southampton next.
Yeah, they got Arsenal tonight, and then they got Man United on the weekend.
Have they got
Sorry,
Chelsea
no, on the
after?
Monday. Huh?
Have they got Chelsea after United?
Chelsea's on the 28th of December. Don't ask me why I know that, but 28th of December.
Yeah, so it's far away. So yeah,
couple.
they've got a tough run, and we're really going to see what they're actually made of.
Yeah.
So
I think if they still in the top 4 by the end of this run, they have a good chance.
Of
Good chance of what?
what
Champions
though?
League.
Of making Champions League, staying in the top 4. Yeah.
That's
Good
if
shout.
they make
I
it
mean,
through.
yeah, I wouldn't
they
go
have a
too
good
far
chance.
against you there.
You cannot lose, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I wasn't really convinced by this Southampton team, but they've proven me wrong the whole start of the season, innit?
For me, it's
They
just
were
that
second
game
in the
on
league.
Sunday.
That game was bad,
That game
bro.
on Sunday was very bad. Like, I watched this game full 90
Yeah,
minutes
but the
thinking.
worst thing about
this
that
was
is that
bad.
I don't look at any of those players, those Southampton players, and think, oh, so and so didn't play to his level. All the City players are better than the Southampton players.
I
It's
get
just
what you
Southampton
mean.
play well as a team. So I don't know if losing to, because at the start of the season, I probably would have predicted Man City to beat Southampton.
No, you
4-0.
would. I'm
But
not. For me, it's not
when you
even the
look at how the
scoreline.
season's
I'm
gone,
talking
it's-
about the way it happened.
Oh,
This is
okay.
a team who had 10 men for quite some time, then left with 9 men and went out with a clean sheet. Like, that's for me, and that was 2 of their defenders were off the pitch. That for me was quite telling. I don't know.
I think it was either they just realised it's Man City, so
Yeah, I think they were nervous.
mentality.
I think,
Mentality makes them nervous, makes them schoolboy errors. But
Definitely.
it'll probably, because of that, it'll make it harder on you guys tonight.
Well, we'll see.
Because they're gonna probably be like, "Rah."
They're gonna turn up.
Because they're in this position. Like, if they lose tonight,
Yeah.
and then if Man U, even if we draw with them,
Yeah.
we go third.
Right.
That's the situation.
Oh yeah.
That is the
that's right.
situation.
Depending on other results as
Yeah.
well.
No, wait.
No,
No, I meant
if they
no,
draw
I-
1 point, we're 1 point behind
Behind
Southampton.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying
So
if
the-
Arsenal
Oh,
win
so yeah,
tonight
yeah,
and
yeah.
we draw,
Yeah.
we're third and they go fourth.
Yeah. But if you're drawing, it depends what happens with West Ham, Swansea. It
Yeah.
depends about all around
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean?
West
So,
Ham, them man,
and
them
whether
man.
even Arsenal win their games.
They
But
need to fix up.
so yeah, City are playing Sunderland tonight. Gus Poyet mentioned that the team he played against Chelsea was much better than the City team, already getting in that early banner.
Swear down.
Speaking
Wait,
of
who
Gus,
said that?
Gus Poyet,
Sorry.
he said how that the team that he was talking about. We're talking about the game today,
Yeah.
tonight's game, and he was saying that how Chelsea is the much better team overall in all areas of the pitch than City. So he
that is
thinks
mind games.
I don't know what he meant by
That
it.
is mind games, but it might backfire on him.
Anyway, speaking of which, he's still undefeated against Chelsea. Gus Poyet,
Well
who got a draw at home to Chelsea. Was it a flat performance from Chelsea? What went wrong there? What was the?
But if you watch
what was-
the
what
first
went wrong?
25 minutes of that game,
Dead.
it was completely dominated by Blue. It was just complete Chelsea. Like the same play that we've been playing in the past few games, nice passing, but we just couldn't get in behind the back. It was weird. Like their back four was very solid,
Yeah.
and then Chelsea's
Banks
play
of four,
was
like.
literally 2 banks of 4. The
What,
first
from,
25 minutes
Sunderland?
was played in Sunderland's half.
Yeah.
I've never seen an away team dominate so much. It was like weird.
It was ridiculous.
But
yeah.
but then we just couldn't score. And then obviously you're always going to get a counter attack from Sunderland. And it as the game grew, Sunderland looked
Got
like the
into
more
it.
likely team to score in the end. And it was
Yeah.
just, in the end, I genuinely feared for our unbeaten run because I think there was a ball came to
Johnson.
Adam Johnson.
Johnson,
Virginia
yeah.
hit the bar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Virginia.
No, but that was in the beginning. That was
No,
that chance came against the run of play. So
Yeah.
it's like raw. He's hit the bar. But I'm talking about in
Nah,
the second
you were
half.
wetting yourself there, boy.
I'm talking about in the second half.
Yeah.
When Adam Johnson had a chance,
Yeah.
Altidore had a chance. They were all
Is there one
piling
that
them on.
was there one where Johnson should have passed, and I think he goes for a shot instead.
I don't know. There was,
can't
one
remember,
where,
there
there was one where he got the ball and like half of the goal was free and he shot wide and it was like, no. I literally turned away because I thought that's it. We've
Yeah,
been
that's it.
beaten.
What is it about Gus Poyet that he just can't get beaten by Chelsea? Is there some sort of spell? Is there a spirit of something that's above him, or
No idea.
he can't?
No idea.
He doesn't seem to lose to them.
I don't know.
Besides the draw, the drop points, many would say for Chelsea, Mourinho still called this a perfect season. Do we agree? What's your
Losing all the competition.
I agree.
yeah? Why
I
did you
agree. I mean-
to use the word perfect?
I mean, before I always look at this before the season. If you ask me, would I take where we are right now? I would
Yeah.
have bitten your hand off. 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League, in every competition. Haven't lost in the Champions League. Top
Yeah.
of our group. Still in the League Cup. It's like, what more could you ask for? It's been perfect, you
Fair
know.
enough, yeah.
So, yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Chelsea will be playing Tottenham tonight. What do you think your chances are?
I don't know. No
You
Costa.
beat them.
No
You
Costa.
know why? How can
no.
How can Adebayo say,
Yeah. What did
my
he say?
mum does juju?
Oh,
He said his
Yeah,
mum
Well,
got
they were
juju
talking
on
about
him.
on Sunday
They-
supplement saying, I haven't scored goals because...
They are without Uncle Diego, as I like to call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think it was fair that he got a yellow card?
what,
do you
for
think he should've got
elbowing
more?
someone in the
No,
face?
because he did the kick beforehand,
Yeah.
and I thought that was worse.
He should be off the
Calm
field.
down,
He
bro.
should have been off the pitch, in
I
my opinion.
so-
If you
so-
put both
Yeah.
both situations in context of the game, he should have been off
No,
eventually.
okay, so the first one he did not get a yellow card or anything. What do you guys think? Do you think that was fair?
That was which one? The
That
kick.
could have been a...
He
if
kicked
you
out
seen
the
it,
kick.
That could have been a yellow
That should have been a red.
I think that was
Oh,
a red.
red.
That was a red.
I think that was a red in my opinion.
That was a red. It depends on the. See, with referees, I think it just on the day, they although there's rules, they go by what they feel like.
I'm
Okay,
sure,
you know
I'm
what?
sure the fourth official would have said something.
Yeah. Did you
But
see?
that was
Did you
right
see
in
the
front
look
of him.
on someone else's face? was it Ivanovic looks at the referee, I think Phil Dow's the fourth official, and he just looks at him like with his eyebrows raised, like,
they would have said
in
something.
shock, like how has he let that one go, kind of thing. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, awful. He just kicked at him. But when he did get a yellow card, I don't think that's Costa's fault.
No, I think this is the thing. Well, maybe so, but I also think because remember they're human beings. They make mistakes. Referees make mistakes. People get booked for stupid things. They get sent off for the wrong things. People get booked for diving when it wasn't really a dive. Aguero. but the thing is that what could have happened was that he might have thought about the kick earlier and thought, you know what, he's lucky to even survive.
But even everyone on Match of the Day said it should have been a red.
No, but as in the referee afterwards might have thought because
that was a trailing arm though. It wasn't like
but do you think he should have got a yellow card? I don't think
what
he
for
should.
that challenge in specific.
He jumped in the air. His arms were in the air. You can't jump with your arms down by your sides. So he's jumped. He's not. If you watch it back, he's not looking at the defender.
He's hit him in
at
the
all.
face. Even if it's an accident.
His eyes are focused on the ball. It's not. You can't give me a yellow card for that.
Man, the algorithms of referees.
I get it. I get the fact because it was an accident. Do you know what I mean? He didn't mean to elbow him in the face. So you get booked for that. You get booked for accidents.
No, that's
you
not
do.
right.
If someone brings a player down,
you,
by accident, if somebody brings a player down by accident, they'll get the yellow card. They'll get booked, and also
I think
and then they'll get the
different when
penalty.
it's on the floor and it's a tackle, but. When
It
you're
shouldn't be different if it's
jumping for a
outside the
header,
box.
if I put my arms up to jump for a header and you run into my elbow, it's not my fault.
Was that the case? Did you run into
ran
his elbow?
He ran into his elbow. He properly hit him. But when I looked at the replay, Costa was not looking at the defender's direction at all. But no Costa, have we? We've got no Costa.
No Costa, and I don't think there's Didier either.
What?
Or someone's missing. Is it Remy or Didier? I could have.
Well,
Remy.
they both played against
Marcus
Sunderland.
is injured.
They both came on against Sunderland, so.
Yeah. That's fine. No, that's
I
cool.
don't know.
Anyway, we'll see. We'll find out. And we got a latecomer in here. Yeah, Ernest has finally walked into the building.
Ernest just walked in.
Ernest walked in here, Manchester United fan. But yeah, we're talking Chelsea. Last time Tottenham beat Chelsea at home, or at Stamford Bridge, shall I say, was when Gary Lineker was playing for Tottenham. And Mourinho famously says, "Oh, well, no Lineker tonight, so that should be all right," kind of thing. But bit of funny banner. Gary Neville said that the best player of the season this season has been Thibaut Courtois. Views. It was quite.
I thought he said he's been the best keeper.
No, he said the best player of the season. He's been the player of the season.
When did he say this?
Whether he meant it was about Chelsea or whether he meant it about the league itself, I can't remember. But
That's a big
Chelsea.
That's a big
shout.
difference.
listen, even if he says it was the best in Chelsea, that's still a.
Because we got Fabregas, and I think he's been
Yeah, I think he's been your best player.
I think he's been top.
So, but
to be fair, I just want to put a point on the thing, the Costa thing, because Costa's not playing tonight against Tottenham, but we have got Didier Drogba, and I just think he's amazing. Like, he scored 4 goals this season already, and when he came on against Sunderland, Costa hardly had a sniff at goal against Sunderland. Like, he was up top by himself, not really getting much space. Drogba comes on with like 10 minutes to go and has 2 shots on goal. Fair enough, they didn't go in, but he makes stuff happen. He's a Chelsea legend for a reason. Like, he's still got it, in my opinion. And I think if he plays tonight, he'll do damage to Tottenham.
Fair dues. So Chelsea, they got a point. They're still unbeaten in the league this season. Playing at home tonight against Tottenham, who I wouldn't put money on Tottenham to get anything out of that game tonight. But
they've got a really top goal scorer. What's his name? Harry Kane.
Oh,
He scored another weekend. He scored again.
He scored again.
Anyway,
Makes it 12 goals for the season.
like 3 Premier League goals. And the
12
rest of the week-
goals.
Yeah. That don't matter. But anyway, Manchester United off with another victory yet again. Van Persie finally scored on the weekend.
Aye, that goal though.
That goal though.
That goal.
It was a good
buried
goal.
it.
No.
Near post.
It was a very, very good goal.
No.
It was Van Persie.
The goal went up.
From where he was to make the net do that.
That was vintage Van Persie. I ain't gonna lie. That was vintage Van Persie for me.
Got shook,
And this is the reason I love Steve Bruce. Steve Bruce never makes it hard for us. He always gives
All the ex-United players, managers, whoever they are, come to Old Trafford, collect free, and leave.
They lie
They
down.
give, they
lie down.
literally. That's the problem. The preparation is sleeping the night before. Literally, that's all they go there to do. Is just give them 3 points. But Di Maria's injury. What can you give us some info on what happened
It
there?
was
A small tear in his hamstring.
So
so he's only missed out
The
one.
hammy blood.
He's
Hammy?
only missed out one. Vanguard yesterday said that it was minor and should be back and should be well for Southampton. And that's the thing about Di Maria. Yeah,
I doubt he'll play Southampton.
that's what he said.
Yeah, will he be back?
I
on
don't
it's
the
a
know.
hamstring. I don't know.
I doubt he'll play Southampton.
But
He
then
might be
again,
on the bench.
you never know.
I've read other reports that Van Gaal said that you won't see him probably till January because you know how he likes to be
Jeez.
careful
Yeah.
about.
The
injuries
hammy
and-
blood. The
It
hammy
wasn't,
blood.
it wasn't as serious as they thought. They said him and Daley Blind will probably be back at January.
Interesting.
Rooney is the scan today. Rooney is the scan today that we have to wait and see.
United also did well last night. 2-1 victory against Stoke. Did Stoke make it tough?
In the last
15 minutes or so.
But
Yeah.
again, United don't dominate games like we used to, and that was my biggest thing yesterday. Is that we didn't dominate the game. As in, if Stoke are if Nzonzi's goal only comes because Fellaini's on the floor for how many minutes,
Yeah.
it tells you a lot about the game that we had. We were comfortable until Peter Crouch and Nartovic came on. But
That long ball C, yeah.
that long ball Ville, bro. It was just long. I when Peter Crouch came on, but especially on Artifish because of what he did to us at Old Trafford last year, I thought this is going to be a long 5 minutes,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But 3 points is 3 points. So
Wilson started the game. How was his performance yesterday?
listen, the guy's going to be sick.
He's gonna
Why did he start? How comes he had started the game? Any reason
I
to
was
it?
on the bench, isn't it?
What was up with Rooney as well?
Injured.
injured.
Yeah,
When did he get injured?
got the
Did
knock
you not see? Like
against
the
Hull.
guy went into the advertisement.
Did he come off the pitch there?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's like-
He walked off, but he walked off chatting to the physios, and it seemed like he had a little knock in his knee. So they're gonna scan him today. But I don't know why Falcao didn't start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me, I feel like
So he's fit then.
He is fit.
I feel like Falcao, he just needs minutes.
Yeah.
He just needs
Give
minutes
him 90.
because he's not getting 90 minutes. That's my issue.
Is
I
he ready for 90?
I feel like
I think he is.
Because maybe it's a fitness issue.
I feel like if you give him 90, he'll start scoring. But they're not giving him
I
90.
think rest him till New Year. Second half of the season, bam.
Just
let
let
him go,
him run wild, didn't
Right.
it?
Rest him till the year.
Because when you're injured as well, when you come back, obviously match practice is
Yeah.
one thing, and then being fully fit
Let
to
him
keep up
let-
with the tempo
yeah.
now. I mean, this is a league he doesn't even know. So to jump in and like that, the more you keep him out, the
Christmas
better
as well,
in the
bro,
long run.
it's long.
Say that again.
Over Christmas as well is just
Mate,
long.
it's tight, man.
You're gonna play before Christmas and then Boxing Day.
It's
I think
tight.
they need him.
It's just the question.
Yeah, they will,
it's
they
just,
will.
it's just the question is when was his last 90 minutes?
Yeah, that's because I was
When was
tired.
his last 90 minutes
What, as a footballer?
as a football player? you know
God
when,
knows
you know when
when.
that was?
God
Everton.
knows that. Oh, did he play the whole game?
Well,
Oh, I didn't think he played
well,
a full game for United.
He's done more than 50.
Oh, I didn't know he did
Is he?
90. I
Yeah.
never knew he did 90
That was
minutes.
his last. Yeah, that was his last full game.
I was going to say, I thought it was Monaco. I thought it was back there. But
He's on a
Shame.
lot of wages to not be playing.
This is my point.
He's
Yeah.
on
But
a
the
lot.
thing is, the thing about
Yes.
Falcao is that I don't mind paying his wages this year as long as we make a decision at the end of the season. Because if we had signed him and he
That's
wasn't
no
playing,
problem.
I'll be pissed off.
I think it's the other way around.
I think it's worse that you
Yeah.
loan a guy that's
Because
not
if you
playing.
sign him, then you know,
That's
oh,
the
we have
case.
him for at least the next 3 years.
'Cause I
So
think
if
it's
he's not
odd.
doing well now, he will eventually.
No, because of his injuries, it's important to know. If he
Yeah.
wasn't injured and he wasn't playing, then
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But he's been injured.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, since Everton,
I just don't get it.
when has he played?
With loans, I just don't get why you have to pay for a loan and then pay their wages. I think that's.
Welcome to the new age.
I don't agree, man.
Oh no,
I don't
so-
agree.
I said that's how it's always been.
Never,
Nah,
never.
people didn't pay
What's
for
his
like.
name?
when
Demba Ba was the first loanee I've seen that a club said give us this. for the year.
Sahin was paid. That's why we pulled out Sahin because
Sahin, they asked
Liverpool,
to pay.
5 million for the loan. You kidding me?
Nah, but to be fair,
I rent a man for
his-
5
his-
million
his-
for a year and give him back
his,
to you.
His wages at Real Madrid
Yeah, of course.
were disgusting.
Of course,
So
though.
when-
I think he was on 230.
No,
When-
because he
when-
was
Why?
he was sick at Dortmund. He was sick at
No,
Dortmund.
Sahin was hard.
And when they bought him at
No,
Madrid, they
no.
won the league in
No,
his
no,
first
they-
year.
they-
It was
I
hard.
get
It
what
was
you're
hard.
saying, but Sahin was
But no.
hard.
North
at
East
the-
side.
He was hard. At
I'm
the-
glad that we
But
didn't
no.
take him.
This is Real Madrid, bro.
No, I hear that.
You're big. You have to want something, bro. Champions League minimum, bro, for you to go Madrid and earn 230, bro.
I hear that.
I mean, we
understand
Zidane,
that.
yeah, we don't
Kaká.
even know 100% if it's 230. I mean, you know, contracts are contracts, but
no,
Two
bro.
that is a lot of money.
it doesn't. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if that's what he was making. In the slightest.
It's Real Madrid.
Or maybe it was like if per game he plays. Then yeah. Have you seen Pepe Reina? Sorry to go off topic. Have you seen a picture of Reina lately?
No.
I don't know what Bayern Munich are feeding this guy. He is massive. You should see a picture of him. I saw it the other
he's
day.
ready for the
I
challenge,
was
bro.
like, whoa, this guy's
Nah,
big.
he's earning that money, bro.
He's big. I was like, wow.
Post it on the top 4. Man.
He's not getting into the first team, bro.
Don't know what he was doing, why he went to Bayern. To be honest, is he still a Liverpool player on loan to Bayern?
No,
or
he went.
he left? Okay,
left.
so he's a Bayern player.
Bayern Munich team.
Oh, okay.
He's just.
So he was only
he's
on
just
loan last year
collecting,
to
bro.
Napoli
Yeah,
from
Napoli,
Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's collecting that money, bro.
I'm baffed. Anyway, United will be playing Southampton on Monday Night Football.
I don't want to play on Monday
How come?
because you feel like you know them isolated kids at school.
Under the lights.
Everyone looks at you and you don't play in the mix of the 3:00 games. Or the
Yeah.
5. I'd rather play at 5:30.
There's so much attention on you guys. now.
Everyone's watching United.
that's so
and,
true.
And,
I hate that
and
as
the
well.
thing is this: it's make or break for both teams. If we win, we're third.
Mhm.
If we draw, they're still third. And if Arsenal win on tonight and then win on Saturday, it's more pressure on us. That's why it was good we won.
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
This is the thing.
How
So
many points are Arsenal behind Manchester United?
We are on 20.
It's about 4 points.
4 points.
I believe.
Yeah, it's 4. No, it's 5 actually.
5
Well,
points.
imagine.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
want to draw. We'll talk about that later.
Speaking of Arsenal, anyway, Danny
Arsenal.
Welbeck back on the score sheet.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I'm still not happy, bro.
Listen, clean sheet, 2 clean sheets in a row. They won at Dortmund. For those who predicted that Arsenal
Can I
would
just
win at
say-
Dortmund.
Can I just say,
There's
on the
that one-
podcast last week, I said Arsenal will win comfortably, and everyone disagreed with me.
The only reason
That
why
would
I can only go based on what we've seen, form and stats. Look,
And
Dortmund.
Aubameyang is going to be a man.
Listen. Dortmund have what's it called? Dortmund scored in every game of the Champions League this season. Apparently, they got the best game to goal ratio this season in the Champions League. They had 12 points, maximum points. We had Martinez in goal. I thought, yeah, this is a long day.
I've been liking him, though. I've been liking his
2 clean sheets.
performances.
Do you know what? He's got 2 clean sheets, but remember that
Learn how to defend,
he's got better though. The thing is, yeah, we as a
learned how
unit.
to defend.
If Berahino's
We as a unit.
offside doesn't
Trash.
get mentioned
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
ref,
No.
him and Koscielny,
He's got a
which
point there.
would be.
Yeah.
Let's
That's true.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not happy about that
When I
result.
saw Berahino
Berahino was onside, bro.
And Berahino as well. Berahino's like 5'8", and he won a header and hit the bar in like the 91st.
Bro,
Fair,
this
fair
is what I'm
dues.
saying,
Fair
bro.
dues. But I like the way we defended. We were hunting in packs. Like
learned
I saw
how to
Cazorla
shut down
clearing the
shot.
ball. I saw some good stuff from Arsenal on the weekend, and the
But
fact
when you
that
keep clean sheet, you always love how you defend it.
no, the thing is, because going to West Brom has not been proved easy for anybody this season, and then even in
not,
previous
no.
years, I don't remember the last time we won there. So getting a 1-0 and a clean sheet. Oh, that's, for me, I'm happy with that. Koscielny and Mertesacker back at the back. That's what I love to see. Is the cost is back. So
Shout out to Sonogo for scoring us.
Yeah,
Oh, against
he got his
Dortmund.
goal.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Sonogo.
Sonogo.
yeah, no flipping. He did
Plastic
he
fan.
did it. He did it
When
well.
Yaya Sanogo
Whoa,
doesn't
that's
score
not
in his
even
next
me,
5
bro.
games,
Yeah.
That's not even
you
me,
will
bro.
have a header saying
No.
Harry Kane
Big
is
up.
better than you.
Yes, though.
No.
Oh no, Sonogo's got 1 in 1.
Ooh.
So technically,
His goal to game ratio is
game ratio
superb.
is 100%.
Superb. It's
This
superb.
is what Danny Welbeck should be doing, bro. Score against the big bad boy teams, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bundy's West Brom, bro.
You're still harsh on Welbeck. You're still harsh on Welbeck.
Yes.
I will be scored.
I think he's had a good start, man.
No,
I don't see what's
no.
what.
What?
He's had a
I
good
don't care.
start.
Danny Welbeck scored.
Galatasaray,
When was the last time he scored before
Aston
this game?
Villa.
No, we said this on the podcast last
I
week.
want-
I didn't agree with the fact that he hadn't
Bro,
scored in
that's
16.
scoring a big
But he
game, bro.
scored.
No, I don't.
No, you give credit to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, all I'm saying is this. I need to see that.
Yes.
Last
That's what I'm
weekend,
saying.
the thing is, last weekend proved that when Arsenal are 0-0 and they need a goal, they can look at Welbeck because he did it last weekend.
Okay,
That's one thing I'll
that
give
was
him.
big
That's
boy.
one
See,
thing
no,
I
no,
will
no.
give him.
Welbeck
0-0,
won the
and you're
game.
You're looking for a goal. Who turned up, and he wasn't playing up front against West Brom. Let's not forget that.
Welbeck won the game. I know it sounds
Yeah,
like
exactly.
no.
Oh no, in my opinion,
Arsenal
Cazorla
fans
was
did-
unbelievable.
Arsenal fans did
Cazorla was
great.
Welbeck won the
unbelievable.
game.
Welbeck scores.
Yeah.
How do they sing Santi Cazorla's name?
Yeah, because did you see his football? Did you see his football?
No. Was tearing him
You're
No,
forgetting,
but
yeah.
he
Did you
scored the
see?
goal,
No, he scored a goal.
Did
And
you
they
see
were
the
trying to
assist,
do
though?
Scored the goal and it was
Bruv,
Santi
your
Cazorla.
name is on the score sheet.
No,
You've got
don't
your
forget
claim.
though. When Cazorla crossed the ball,
I know
before it goes
Cazorla did the
in,
madness.
Cazorla's at the fans like this. Watch the video again. He
Yeah,
stands at
yeah,
the fans
yeah,
like that
yeah,
already,
he knows it.
and he just knows what's going in.
knows it.
He knows what's going on. So when he started coming there, and then Welbeck and Giroud come behind him, and then they all start hugging, and that's why I think that's why. But he did get man of the match, Cazorla. He played unbelievable, and I've been slagging him off for time.
Why did he play well? Because he was number 10, blood.
Listen, though, but
No,
the
it's 4-1,
problem is, what happens when Özil comes back, though?
4-1.
What happens when Özil comes back?
Number 10, blood.
Exactly.
Ozil
Now,
plays in his normal position.
right
on the
now,
wing.
but who?
That's where he lives, right?
That's what I'm saying. The problem is that if we bring Özil back in number 10, Cazorla has to go back on the wing, and we might get the same mediocre performances.
You
You
keep
can't
on
bench
the way he was.
Cazorla. No, but you can't bench Cazorla.
Someone has to sit on the bench. I'm not having.
I know there's no Wilshere at the moment, so maybe there's a space. There might be some sort of space
It's in central midfield.
somewhere.
Dead.
Cazorla was hot, man. His first year, you're forgetting his first year, he was central midfield and he was
No,
hot.
you get space. If you play 12 players, you get that extra guy.
Signed Özil, innit? Like Ramsey was on fire
I
last
can't
year.
have any of them on the wing. I'm sorry, bro. They're number 10s, bro. You got to bench
To be
one.
fair, in Malaga,
No, you got bench
Let me
one.
ask you a question, yeah? With these number 10s that we have, because we've got quite a few. Really, let me ask you this question, really, think about it. Should we have signed Fabregas back? Really? In regards to all these number 10 issues that we're talking about.
exactly what I've been saying.
Should we have? Because I listened to an interview the other day, yeah? The other day I listened to a Ray Parlour interview, right? And basically he was saying that, remember what Wenger said one time when we were like, he's gassing, how Fabregas made his mind up about Chelsea, going to Chelsea way before the season had finished. Yeah. And so he said by the time Arsenal stepped into the negotiation period, the wages and everything like that were not what we were going to come back with. The wages he got at Chelsea was nowhere near what he's going to get at Arsenal. But nothing was written on paper. It was just, as far as he's concerned, Mourinho had hollered at Fabregas from day one and was like, look, I see what's happening in Barca. Why don't you come at the end of the season? And he goes, okay, we'll see what Arsenal say first. And that was literally it. And so when Wenger said, the player made his decision. Because I remember there was an interview, a press conference where he said Fabregas made his decision long before we got involved. So that's what but then I thought, is he just trying to stick Fabregas out there? But now I've heard a second person say this. I'm questioning even whether he even wanted to come back to Arsenal first choice, or whether with what he was getting at Chelsea, it was just too good to turn down.
Yeah, but I think
No,
maybe...
I think if he'd put an offer, he would have negotiated.
But
somewhere.
say he's on 200 grand at Chelsea for argument's sake.
I think he is on that.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't
Yeah,
surprise
he
me.
is.
That doesn't surprise
He
me.
is.
Arsenal are nowhere near that on the wage structure. We will never put a player nowhere
There's
near.
no one on 180.
Not even 180.
The highest is 130.
I think it's 135 with Özil, and even that.
Ozil's getting bumped. but then again, he's not performing, so...
He's class. I don't care. But yeah. So again, would you have Fabregas in this situation?
As a United fan looking from the outside, I always said I don't think you need Fabregas because Fabregas will play central midfield in a game where he will feed Welbeck balls. However, his defensive attributes are the same as all your central midfielders. So what happens when he loses the ball?
Because my thing was this. I felt like he's a Wilshere and Ramsey type of player where he's box to box. If
That's
one of
what
them
he was doing.
if one of them get injured, then Fabregas slides right in. However, who starts?
No. Fabregas starts.
No, but who do you drop? You say that now.
Jack
Who do you
Wilshere's
start?
not starting ahead of
Oh, you're
Fabregas.
crazy. Our second best player this season.
Jack Wilshere's not starting ahead of Fabregas.
We had a discussion.
Listen,
we had
our
a
second
discussion
best player
we had a
this season.
discussion outside
Ramsey's not starting
of
ahead
the
of Fabregas.
pod.
Yeah.
We both said Fabregas is probably the second best thing that's come out of Wenger since Henry.
True.
He is not
However,
on the bench for anyone.
listen, go based because you have to remember this though. In the summer, we have to go back to the form of what Arsenal had last year. And if you were to bring Fabregas in, who realistically do you drop?
No, is everyone fit?
Everyone's fit, and I'm talking last season's form.
Everyone's fit. Then
Last season's form.
On last season's form,
Yeah.
Wilshere's dropped.
No way. Wilshere was hard. Wilshere was hard. My point is that Fabregas has to work into the first team. That's my point. My point is that we have to wait and see the.
He gets a first-class ticket.
His numbers for Barca.
I'm not denying, but you can't. I don't think he can just come in and just begin.
Yes, he can.
I don't think he could at Arsenal. Not at Arsenal at the moment. Not on the form Ramsey was on. Not on the form that Özil has been on. No way.
No. Ozil is not
I'll
not bothered
I'll
by the
drop
arrival of
Arteta, bro.
Fabregas.
Yeah.
Your central midfielders are the ones.
Listen,
that are bothered.
Arteta and Wilshere, none of those two are getting dropped. Because if you take out
I'm
Arteta,
dropping
hold on.
Arteta.
If you take out
Then
Arteta,
you
you
can't
have
be Fabregas.
listen. If you take out Arteta, then you have no defensive cover whatsoever. It makes it even worse.
Agreed.
It makes the situation worse.
I'll put
That's crazy.
You're making it seem like
Crazy.
Wilshere. We're saying Wilshere's poor. It's
No,
not
it's not that. It's not that at all. But I think
But Fabregas is better than Wilshere.
Wenger
so
would
it's
not
not
drop
the question.
Wilshere for the fact that he's just brought in Fabregas.
That's why he didn't buy Fabregas.
Exactly. Back to the question: is there a point of signing Fabregas? Based
that's
on
what
that,
I'm saying, yeah.
based on
No,
that, is there a point of signing
That's
Fabregas?
what I'm saying.
I would have signed him.
I don't think there was a
Because the only reason why it looks good at Chelsea don't have anyone better than Fabregas in that
in that
midfield.
position.
Agreed. But you can't have.
Whereas we have many
you can't have
players.
too many high quality players.
We have
in
many.
my opinion.
Yeah, we have many
You
players
can't
that
have
are as good as
serious
Fabregas.
the
Huh?
assists, bro.
No, true.
Ozil
What,
and
you
Fabregas.
can't have too many quality.
But David,
Yeah.
players in your midfield.
Look at the season. Look at Arsenal season. Look at Man United season. All of injuries falling apart the place. The whole squad is crumbling. You need players that can come in and can come out. And the fact is, you've got
Yeah, but
Flamini
this is what
coming
I'm
in.
saying.
You've got.
Thing
I
is,
don't know,
Fabregas-
players
but the
that
thing
aren't
is- the
that
thing is-
good coming into the squad. Whereas you could have
Just
Fabregas as
one
the
more
first
I would
team.
have taken. I'm sorry.
but that's the thing.
Yeah,
Fabregas first team.
is
And,
first team. When Fabregas is in, did you bring in Wilshere?
nah, I
What's
think
the
that's
problem with
because
that?
Wilshere has been one of our best players for a very long
That's
time.
sentimental.
Wow.
It's not sentimental.
No,
It's not sentimental.
No. My point is, you're
it's
saying
not
that-
sentimental.
No, my point is,
No,
you're
no,
saying.
I'm agreeing with you. Yes, it's not.
No,
it's
my
not
point,
sentiment,
the
it's
reason
fact.
I'm saying it's sentiment is because you're saying that we're not going to play someone who's better than him just because he's done so well for so long.
No, the fact is that I'm talking based on the summer. When you signed Fabregas in the summer, bearing in mind he didn't play a lot in Barcelona that year,
I would've
right?
taken
And you got a Wilshere who played consistently that year. You got a Ramsey who played unbelievable that year when he was fit. You got an Ozil who did do well in his first season. You got Cazorla who was also there. He got us he scored a cup final goal.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You can't just because it's Fabregas you bring him in and drop anyone.
Better than Wilshere, Ramsey, and Cazorla.
But that's the thing. On the form of last year, do you drop? Who do you?
I'll take him.
As a player, he's better than those three.
I'm saying we're quick to say because everyone's injured. That's the only reason why we care about Fabregas.
I would still take him.
It's the only reason why we care about
I'll
Fabregas.
still- no, I'll
It's
still
the fact that
take
all
him.
our players are injured, so we could do with him now.
I just think Fabregas is better than all of them.
But then when you look at the wages and stuff like that you have to play, and whether or not he even starts, it's
Like,
not worth
in
it.
football
It's not
terms,
worth the
no,
whole
no,
the whole sum.
I agree that it's not worth it. But say he did come. Fabregas
Yeah.
is better than all of them, so he starts.
But he wouldn't start.
And
He wouldn't start.
this is Wenger's son.
Yeah.
As
No,
in,
he wouldn't start.
He made this guy, bro.
You're forgetting this is a Fabregas who left us.
No, but what I'm saying hypothetically, you brought him back.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But
if he
You wouldn't have
comes, he
hated
starts
Fabregas
it.
like you do now because he went to Chelsea.
You're not
He'd still
paying.
be-
no, I don't like the fact that he left in the first place. That's what happens.
100%.
People don't when people leave, you don't like
Arsenal
it.
fans seem to have got over it.
Yeah, because
I heard that.
he went back home,
I
innit?
heard
You can't
that.
say
Are
much.
we
He went home.
Are we discussing if Fabregas came, what happens?
Yeah, because my point is based on last.
Fabregas starts.
Nah.
Wenger will sign
I
a
think
man like him
Fabregas
to
will
not start.
start.
That's what
He would.
I
But
don't
that's-
think he would.
I agree with that.
That's the
I
thing.
don't
But
think
the question
Wenger-
still comes: who does he drop? And he wouldn't drop no one in that team.
No, but the
He
thing
wouldn't.
is- No, but the thing is this.
Because that's not Wenger. Wenger doesn't do it that way. Just because someone's fit doesn't mean they make it into the team.
No,
And you've seen
100%.
many guys have had to work their way back.
Look at Podolski.
Yeah.
Podolski's done nothing wrong.
Yeah, and he's probably our best left winger in the team.
No, he's
And
not.
who's better than him at left wing?
At left wing.
Yes, he is the best. So that's the point.
I'd
It's
say
that you
Chamberlain at left wing, over Podolski.
You've never
Well,
seen him.
Listen,
never seen
our
him.
wingers, Sanchez, Walker, don't give me Chamberlain, don't give me anyone else.
You're not a fan of Chamberlain
No.
this year? Chamberlain's been
What?
good this season though.
No.
Chamberlain
I'm
actually
saying
has
he's
been
good
quite
on the
solid.
wing.
He's saying
on
on
the
form,
wing.
Sanchez
On
starts
form.
on the left,
Yes,
Walker on the
Walker
right.
on the right.
How can Walcott start? Because Chamberlain's been on form.
That's
the point.
No, but the thing is- no, but the thing is-
Chamberlain plays for
no,
Liverpool
but the
as
thing is-
Okay, rotating,
I'll
yeah.
give you an example. I'll give you an example. Yeah, look at Walcott's movement in the Swansea game when he first came.
Yeah.
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 Chamberlain was sick, but that's not what he did.
Fair
Impact
dues.
player,
Fair
Walcott
dues.
is your man.
Right,
I'm
so
gonna say that one day.
you're saying
Times to number 10. Go!
no, it's potentially sick. What's great is that we can, because one thing we've lacked is when a guy comes off the pitch, who on the bench replaces that talent? And this is what's good. This is what's
having Fabregas.
true, but you can't have that man on the bench. First of all, Fabregas is too much money.
Yes.
It's too much this.
Yes.
You can't have him on the you can't have him on the
Yes.
bench. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I understand that your argument is that he should be first team, no doubt. Cool. Who do you drop though? Because Wilshere's been our best player this year, one of our best players.
But the thing
right?
is, I
And then-
think as a
We haven't
manager, for
had
the fact that
competition
someone's,
for- yes.
I think for the fact that someone starts, I don't think we should worry about who's on the
Yes.
bench because he is
Competition
better.
for places, bro.
Nah,
This is what I
it's-
want,
but
bro.
that's the problem. If you've got too much talent in there like that, and some of them are not playing, it starts
Bruv,
unrest.
they wanna get
It's
aggy,
what
bro.
gets you a
Get aggy,
disruptive
bro.
squad.
No, it does. but managers are supposed to be managers.
Okay, so do you? Okay, let me ask you a question. Random question. Do
Yeah.
you blame Mancini for Tevez walking out on City, or was that just Tevez being stubborn and left?
But did Tevez not play before that game?
Tevez was because he wasn't starting games. That was his frustration. I'm not starting here.
And then he didn't want to come.
And then when he was told to come on the bench to rescue his team against Bayern Munich, he's like, I'm not coming on.
That's good.
And then dips out for 6 months and then comes back and wins them the league.
Do
you know what I mean?
Fam, look at thing.
So, that's what I'm saying. Is it bad management
I even
or?
give an example. The Man United team, 1999, bro.
Yeah.
Them 4 strikers, Cole, Sheringham, and
But let's
Solskjaer,
not get
fam.
caught in the hype. Certain men weren't starters. Certain
Solskjaer-
dudes.
Solskjaer-
Solskjaer has never been a starter.
But what happened? When they came on, they
Yes,
scored
good.
fam.
But listen, Fabregas, Ramsey, Wilshere, that argument. Those are players who are basically on the same level. Whereas Solskjaer and them lot are not on the same level as your Coles and Van Nistelrooys. They weren't. Let's not lie. Otherwise, they would be the starters.
No. Sheringham scored like 5 goals that season.
But there were 5 important goals. I think that's what makes it.
Sheringham was a lot older than
And it was a lot older than them.
The thing about Fabregas
I just want
is that let's not front. The guy in that trio is the best. Period.
So you
Yeah?
play your bet.
I'll give you an example. What's going on with? Did you watch Real Madrid last night? They
I didn't
played
watch
their
it.
biggest team.
The
The
BS.
I saw
I'm gonna
Isco.
lie, I saw James Rodriguez.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I
then
did see him.
Then you saw
And I saw Isco.
Then you saw
Isco.
Hesse. Then you
Oh, he's
saw.
back. Oh, top man.
Did you see
Oh,
him?
top man. I didn't see him. No, I didn't see him.
Chicharito
My
Hernandez.
point is this: Ancelotti is a manager that can say to a man, "Listen, this guy is better than you. It doesn't mean I don't like you.
Yeah.
It means you're important.
Yeah.
He's just better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. A manager's supposed to be able to. Now, don't get me wrong. It does have. It's an equation between the manager's man management and the player being able to understand what the manager's saying. Obviously, if it gets to a point where you're like Podolski or flipping, who's been on our bench, Man United's bench, Nani, then it's like, okay, I need games.
Yeah.
But someone like Fabregas, you don't sign him to bench him. I'm not saying that Ramsey and Wilshere haven't been sick.
Yeah.
It's just you don't sign Fabregas to bench him.
True.
So if you're a manager, then don't go for Fabregas. If
And
you
that's-
do, bear
that's
with
what
the
he did.
consequences of those actions.
And that's what Wenger does.
Yeah, but the
Wenger
thing is-
didn't sign him.
Exactly.
Wenger didn't want him. And
I'm
it's
just
for that,
saying-
and it's for this debate we're having right here is the reason why he didn't sign him.
Well,
It's this debate right here.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like he is arguably a top player, no doubt.
We
Yeah.
don't argue.
Yeah, we're not even questioning his
He
talent.
walks into every
So the
team
question
in the
becomes,
world.
okay, why do you think he didn't sign him? It's because I think of this debate
But
exactly that we're
my
having.
thing, I don't think you needed him. I don't think you needed Fabregas.
No, I don't think we needed him either. However, it's
Just like you didn't need Ozil.
that's why I'm always too. No, we needed Ozil.
You didn't need
He
Ozil.
lifted. Listen, you're forgetting the season before Ozil how Arsenal were and the Arsenal that transformed last season. Because last season you would have never thought Arsenal was a title challenging team, but we did a madness last year. We don't even forget how well we played.
What I'm saying is that if every man's fit, you don't need Ozil. If every
Take out Ozil and everyone's fit. What? Wilshere, Ramsey,
you don't need
Cazorla.
Ozil. You don't need Ozil.
I think you do, man.
You don't.
I think you do.
Creativity.
I think you do.
Assists.
Hey.
You don't.
Did you see?
I think you do, man.
How many assists did Ozil get last year?
Bruv, did you see him at the first half, bruv?
no.
How many did he
How
I
get?
can't
many
remember.
games?
I don't remember the
I
exact.
think he got 9.
That's not bad, you know.
That's not bad. No,
When you
first
think about the
half
top
this
scorer
season,
of
bruv.
assists is usually about 12, 13.
No, it's
9 is very good.
Giroud got 16 goals.
Goals, but
Yeah.
assists is quite different. I think Hazard or whoever usually gets the highest assists in the season, and they get about 13, and that's very, very good for them. Yeah, Hazard. I remember the year when Mata and Hazard and Rooney, I think, were all like in a line of like 10, 12, 13, and it was like
What
that's.
has Hazard been top assists?
No, I'm saying
He
around.
Matters last year.
Oh,
Around
like
that,
he's
like
second, third.
he's either
Oh,
there
yeah.
or the top might have even been like Mata. It might have been Mata
For
even.
Chelsea, I won't see.
Yeah, Chelsea, and it's usually like 13 something. So if you get 9 assists, that's very good first season. Very, very good. Do you get what I mean?
But my point is,
We lacked so much creativity, bro.
I don't know.
I don't think you're remembering the year you lot won the league, bro.
This is
And
me-
what team we had that year.
This is me looking at it from a guy that didn't watch every Arsenal game.
Mm-hmm.
From my perspective, I don't think you needed Ozil simply because you guys are doing well without him now.
We're not. The truth of the matter is that we're not.
No, but in terms of creativity, you're not lacking creativity. You're lacking finishing. You're not lacking creativity, bro. Will Welbeck has been given assists.
I hear
You
that,
see what
but
I'm saying?
I think it's because of Ozil being out. It's forced us to do that. I think we had to do that now.
No, but I think without Ozil, you would have done this.
Because we've not had an on-form Ramsey in it, yeah. So let's bear that in mind. And neither has Cazorla been on form. So imagine you've had
played 4-1-4-1,
now. Imagine
bro.
you've had uninformed
I
Cazorla
agree,
and Ramsey in every game.
I think it's a managerial thing. I think it's a
Man,
managerial.
you switched it, bro. I don't understand.
When you switch up a system that worked so well last year, and due to injuries you didn't capitalize on that, I don't think you can look at the players and say, "Oh, we weren't creative." I think you were.
Yeah.
I just think injuries mess up, you know,
Different teams. Yeah.
different teams.
No, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? That's why, in my opinion, I don't think you needed Ozil.
Ozil, I think so. Maybe Fabregas, I'm with you, but Ozil, bro, without Ozil. Anyway, you would have to go back to and check out the season.
Personally, I think
We were
I
bad.
think Welbeck would like Fabregas more than Ozil, simply because he's box to box. Fabregas will cut up a defense, open them up.
Ozil needs to, I mean, in fact, Welbeck needs to work on his runs, bro.
Yeah, his running.
We said that.
Giroud.
Yeah,
That's what makes Giroud so good. That's one of Giroud's biggest things is that he knows where to run. He knows. That's what I love about Giroud, and I was so happy to see him back. Oh,
Welbeck is nah, bro.
I'm glad he's back. Anyway,
Like
but
I said, give him 15 days. He's
we'll
coming
see.
to his 13th game.
we'll see. No, because I think with this argument, first 15 we'll look, and I think we look at the second 15 and see if there is progression. If there is, great, then well done. I think he's had a great start to the season, to be honest.
It's a big club, I'm sorry.
But we'll see.
I
see.
think he's had an average though.
Well done, Welbeck, for winning the game.
He got the goal, and I'm happy for him. Anyway, after the game, we saw the Wenger out banner. Was it thanks for everything?
Wenger, but what is it? Yeah.
Was it it's time to go?
It's time to go, fam.
What are your thoughts on that kind of banner? After a game you've won.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think you should do it. If you're trying to prove a point, do it in a game you've lost.
No, but then again, someone can say, "Oh, that's a bit plastic," because you could say that, "Oh, because you lost, now you're putting it up."
How many games have you drawn?
Yeah, but
this season there's been a run of games where it's like, raw. Arsenal ain't winning.
fair.
No,
But
I think
somebody's standing their same ground if they can do it in a game when we've won, and we even beat Dortmund. And if you can still say that after those two games, then that's somebody who's really backing their point. Whereas some people, everybody was like, "Hey, Wenger got a 3-year contract. Wait, we won the FA Cup. Wait." No one said, "Oh, what's he doing?" But now they're saying, "What's he doing?" You don't know what he's doing.
I think it makes sense because during the game they were cheering on the team. They didn't have the banner up then. You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
right anyway?
It's
The
like,
point
cheer
of
on
the
team.
question.
Once the game is over,
Yeah.
put your banner up and display your feelings.
What do you think?
I think
the game,
when it comes to Wenger out fans,
Yeah.
I would love to sit down with a bag of them and actually hear a valid point as
Yeah.
to why they're saying Wenger out. I understand it because it's a very knee-jerk reaction. It's very quick. It's very, we lost and we lost badly. We got embarrassed. He has to go. But I think it's an issue of you. You have to wait for a slow burn in order to say nah.
You said something so sick in that comment that you just said. Wait for a proper reason as to why they think Wenger out, because we've yet to hear that reason.
What's an actual reason?
I
We've
said
yet
the
to
reason
hear that
last
reason.
week,
What was the
and you can
reason
answer
last
it. We speak about how great Wenger has done, and we all know he's been amazing.
Yeah.
And especially even after winning the trophies,
Yeah.
the whole stadium recoup thing.
Yeah.
No manager could have kept Arsenal in the Champions League through that period. We all agree on that.
Right.
But going forward,
Yeah.
do you see Arsenal's next Premier League trophy under the reign of Arsene Wenger? Yes or no?
Yes.
There we go. That's the question that I want to ask. And I
Yeah.
think those Wenger out
The
banners,
thing
they
is-
don't feel that way.
The thing is, don't forget. 2 years ago was 1 year when we just lost Van Persie, yeah? And Wenger bought players. He bought Cazorla, he bought Giroud, he
When
bought
Van
someone
Persie
else.
was there.
When Van Persie was there and still left. Then the year after that, his team did far better than what it did the year before. Although it finished 4th as well, he did far better in terms of challenging for the title that year. Then this year looked really, really promising. He did sign another top-class player, and it's looking promising. We are moving forward from where we've been in the last 5 years.
I think
Yeah, I don't know how we did either.
I think it's frustration, yeah. They can see the team, yeah, but fam, injuries, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's the number one issue, in my opinion, is the injuries, man.
Injuries. are
If
killing
only,
us, bro.
it's not helping Wenger. Let's
It's
put it
not
that way.
helping.
The thing is, anyway.
So-
And
Okay,
we,
you
and
see-
they, and
you
they-
see-
they haven't found the answer. We've had this for years.
You see, when I said how in the future we look to the next title and think, can Wenger do it? How many years do you give it?
Well, we could have thought this year.
Well,
we've had a bad
said-
start.
Alright,
I'm-
how many
And
years do
his
you give it?
contract.
What do you mean?
How many
Every
years?
season, I look at the next season. I'm like, yep, boom, we're challenging for the title.
So then, when he doesn't accomplish it, who are you looking to? What are you looking at?
What do you mean? Listen, only one team wins the title out of 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you're saying
so-
Wenger's going to win it in the next
I
three.
think-
It's an
I think-
assumption. I'm
said that.
predicting though. I'm
He said it
predicting.
himself.
No, but I
That's
think
right.
The
I
team
think-
is there.
I think football culture in today's age is always what I don't like about it is always looking to blame.
Yeah, of course it is.
Football
Yeah,
is
yeah.
always looking to say,
It's
"Oh,
crazy.
we didn't do so well."
I don't think
Who's the person to say he did it?
I don't think it's just football.
Nah, man, it is because
No, I
if
agree.
for example,
If you don't achieve your target,
if City win the league this year, if City win the league this year, do they start questioning Mourinho? No, they don't. He lost to the better team that season. That's what it comes down to.
No, because looking at the team now, I would
You're
question as to why we wouldn't win the league.
No, because
There would
City.
be questions
You
raised.
would say,
It might come
like,
down
for
to referee
example,
decisions. It might
when
come down
that
to
Man City won
injuries.
it by on goal difference.
Yeah.
Man United can say, it's this game that we
Yeah,
lost the league.
they flopped
Yeah.
here, they flopped there, blah blah.
Liverpool
Yeah.
can say, this slip against
No,
Chelsea.
I'm not
You
talking
look at
about.
it.
I'm not talking about thing. I'm talking about people. They look at people and say, "Oh, he's
Okay.
rubbish."
Oh,
After
that-
one game,
that-
in
that-
the next game, have you heard Liverpool fans talk about Brendan Rodgers since they lost one day 2 games? Do you see what I'm saying? Before,
You
Rodgers out.
never walk alone.
Like when it came to David Moyes, I gave this guy time, and I thought,
No, you mispressed.
because hold on. If you've been given the champions and you've been in the game this long, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Let's see what happens. I wasn't yes or no. I was like, all right, let's see. I saw the first game. I thought we bagged them 4-1. Didn't play the best football, but United never played the best football. We just know how to win games, kind of thing, yeah. And then I saw
You're the first United fan I've heard say that. You're the very first United fan I've ever heard.
United, listen,
that's
United,
No, United fans gone like they play the most
United
beautiful
don't play the
football.
most beautiful
course we
football.
Nah.
We listen.
Fam,
I
yesterday
hear.
was a prime
No,
example.
I wouldn't include these last 2 years. I wouldn't include these last 2 years, but
The way I would-
Van Gaal has changed our football. There's one thing I'll repeat. PSA. Louis Van Gaal has
PSA.
changed United.
Yeah.
Has changed United's football completely. We had 734 passes against Hull. Complete. I have
No,
not
that
seen
game,
that
that
before.
was dominated. That
What?
game. I enjoyed watching Man United throughout the
Dominant.
whole 90 minutes. I was sitting there just
With
like,
Ferguson, I remember watching. Sorry to bring it up. 6-1 against Arsenal.
damn,
Cole,
Stephanos. That's what we had Stephanos.
flipping.
Good. We had Seagull on our shirt.
David Beckham is one of my
Damn.
least favourite number
Damn.
sevens. Yeah?
Really?
I don't think David Beckham.
Becks.
I don't think David Beckham was
Oh.
that great. I think he was iconic because they made a film about his bending.
Bedrin.
Yeah.
His free kicks
The
were
guy, no,
something else though.
phenomenal.
His free
In
kick
his
is
day,
free
because
kick.
you have to remember, in his day, no one, you know that Ronaldo's free kicks. Remember that
Yeah.
period where he went through that mad thing?
Yeah.
That is exactly how Beckham was in his time.
No, but Beckham was the.
He revolutionised free kicks, bro.
Was he the best?
Oh my god! Yes.
Was
Yes.
he the
Best
best?
free kick taker of
Yes.
all time.
Now,
The
now,
best
I'm-
free
I'm
kick-
No,
looking
no,
at
oh,
Carlos.
I don't know about all time.
I'm
As in,
looking at
I thought
Carlos.
you meant in his time. In
Yeah.
his time though, Beckham
his
was
era.
the best.
Yeah.
Beckham,
Yeah.
what? Beckham
In his
was the
era.
best
you're right.
era.
In his
In terms of the
era,
best free kicker of all time, Juninho. I ain't gonna lie.
Juninho.
But anyway,
Juninho
I ain't gonna
was
lie.
hard. Juninho was hard.
Man had, what was it? He had 15 free kicks in a row, 15 goals. Nah, I'm
But you
so
see
sorry.
Beckham, yeah?
That's wrong.
Beckham would just look at Dwight York.
Where he scored from. Remember the one against Real Madrid?
Juninho,
Juninho.
yeah.
Oh.
Do you know what? Recently, someone actually put up a video of that free kick, so I saw that not long ago. Actually. Funny enough. Yeah, go on.
So
You're saying?
Beckham like will just look at Andy. Andy Cole just lift his hand up.
Yeah.
Beckham will just
Pick him out.
angle himself, curve
Ah.
round 4 defenders, and he'll find this guy.
He was
Yeah.
bully, bro.
You see what I'm saying? What was my point? Yeah. So United don't play the best football, but if you've got in the Champions, you expect some quality to come out of
Something,
nowhere.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
definitely.
Then when I saw Chelsea 0-0, I thought, all right, cool, he's learning. I saw Liverpool 1-0, I thought, tight game, we could have won, blah, blah. Then you look at games like West Brom, and you're like, bruh, we were poor. Like, we were pants in that game, yeah?
You
Where
had
are the...
Moyes.
Yeah.
As in the Berahino
When
Fazano.
Berahino and Malfitano buried Ferdinand.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Then you're looking at games like... And then he has games in the Champions League where he murks. Bro, we scored 9 goals against Leverkusen.
Yeah, that's what made me
Yeah.
question a lot because
And I
he
was
had a
like,
good record in the
what's
Champions
going
League.
on? Like, the Champions League was sick. We come back in the Premier and it's like, what's going on? Go to Man City and we get buried.
For what? It was for what?
Something like the one away from home, innit? Yeah, the away
And then
game.
the one when
And then the
when
one
they
at
came to
Old
Old Trafford,
3-0, bro.
Fellaini doesn't know. Like, for me, you sign your old guy, arguably your best player at your old team, and you can't improve him. I didn't understand. Like, Van Gaal's done a lot more
yeah,
in
no.
these past 4 games than you had last
I
season.
wouldn't say hats
So
off.
when it came to Moyes, it was a
Fellaini.
slow burn. But when it's Wenger, I'm like, well, if you minus these past 6 seasons, where he's had to pay for the stadium and all that, he's really had 2 seasons. Yeah. 2-3 seasons if you want to add this one. So when it comes to the Arsenal, the Wenger out, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
There was something you were saying about Beckham when he puts the ball to Cole and Cole puts his hand up. That's how I feel about Ozil. When Ozil says, I'm putting this on your head, if it hits your head, it's going in. I used to just love watching that. But anyway, anyways, so what, are you Wenger out? Are you what bus are you on?
I thought you were Wenger out on Twitter, bro.
No, I said.
He said he's close.
He said he's converting.
Yeah, he's on the edge. He's on the edge.
No,
You know, like, no, do you know what it is?
wants to be
You know what it is?
politically
Do you know what it is?
correct.
It's like, it's just like, it's like, I
Only
don't
won
know.
2 games, so everyone's Wenger in that.
Anyway, listen, something's going well at the back there, and I like seeing. We're hunting impacts. We're defending as a team. Great. We beat West Brom. I didn't see us winning
Learn
that.
how to shut down shop.
I didn't see us winning that game.
Same thing with United.
I didn't see us winning that game, but we did very well. Henry, he had the
Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry. Yeah, flipping. He's retired from Red Bulls,
The MLS.
What is
the
that?
MLS.
The MLS soccer.
As in, he stopped playing now.
No,
He's,
does it mean he's retired from there or he's leaving football?
It means he's going to sign for Man City.
Yeah. Henry signed for Man City. Pellegrini is the biggest gangster in football.
nah, on a real, if he pulls that one off, yeah. But I don't think Henry's got the capability of the Premier League anymore. It's not like Lampard, who's still fit enough to play here. Whereas
He only
Hen-
scored 2 goals the last time he came. The Leeds one.
3 goals, but
Was it 3?
very good goals though. All his goals were good though in that game.
Sunderland.
Ah,
Yeah, when
Arshavin's ball.
Ramsey was hard in that game.
Arshavin ball. We watched it here. I remember watching it downstairs in church. I don't know
Yeah,
what we were doing
yeah.
here. But anyway, and then against Blackburn we won like 7-2 or something like that. But would you take him back as a coach, as an assistant, as something? What?
Teach Welbeck how to finish.
Yes.
For me, I would take him as our assistant manager. I think Bold ain't doing nothing, yeah, and needs to bounce. Shall I tell you why? No, the only reason is Wenger, yeah. If you
Wenger
clock,
doesn't
yeah,
like him, bro.
listen, Wenger, it's not even that. Wenger wants yes men as his assistant. Pat Rice didn't do jack. Bold hasn't done jack. Remember when we
I
had
didn't like Pat Rice though.
no, Pat Rice is a ledge.
I don't
Like
like
Bold
Pat
is a ledge. I'm cool with them, man. But they don't do nothing for assist. They put out the bibs, the cones. That's it. Whereas with Henry, because Henry's got a hard head, if he sees there's something wrong, like when we argue about certain things and we see things like, how can this be allowed on the pitch? Henry will lose his mind and be like, what is this? What are you guys doing? And you need that. And Wenger doesn't
But you
like
see,
those
the
kind of
thing is this,
characters.
I remember I read something that backs your point. Ian Wright was saying, yeah, I spoke to Baldy about getting some defenders in, and he said he put past that word to Wenger,
Yeah.
and Wenger didn't do anything about it, kind of thing. I feel like Steve Bold looks like he has power.
Why do you think Tony Adams is so bitter? Because he's never been
But
given
Tony
that
Adams
call up.
Tony Adams needs to go home.
That's Wenger's thing. Wenger's like, listen, you're not even.
Yeah,
You played
like-
football in '90s. Yeah, we're here now. That's the thing. He doesn't like it when people. Even Ian Wright will never get a job at Arsenal because he criticizes Wenger too much, and so he wouldn't get the job there either.
Even worse.
And oh yeah, you heard what he said about Merson. you really a guy who's managed one club and look how it happened there. He managed Warsaw, you know, Paul Merson. That's
Warsaw?
hilarious. Yeah,
Why was he there?
a couple games though, innit? Don't know.
Yeah,
Don't know.
but it's just getting
Are
to a
you
point where
telling me
you're
that our
saying-
defenders couldn't learn anything from Tony Adams? Are you being serious?
No, they could learn something from Tony Adams,
Are
but
you being
Wenger doesn't like
serious?
that style.
But I think Tony Adams is the Roy Keane of Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think he's just bad for business.
Yeah and no. I wouldn't say neither of them are bad for business. However,
you know Roy Keane has left, innit?
yeah, he dipped out of Villa.
Villa, yeah.
Why?
No, only because no, it's not because of that. It's only because what Roy Keane said. Let me go with
He's-
that. He was saying that how do you know he still lives in Manchester, and so he has to travel to Villa like Birmingham like every other day for training and all that jazz. Yeah. Then he's also the assistant coach at Ireland. Yeah. So he was saying that it's just it's all a bit much where he's not even seeing his family. And it's just too much pressure, and he thought being an assistant manager for a club and a country wouldn't be too much work, but it's a lot more work than he expected.
That's what he says, isn't it?
Well,
He just
He
said
left after they lost 4 games.
the thing is though, Lambert I think likes him. I think Lambert would
I think
want
Lampard-
that kind of guy.
yeah, I don't know. I always felt Roy Keane is a big character for football players, especially young ones. Like, he's a scary guy, Roy Keane.
But you look at the kind of guys that are in the Arsenal background. It's like it is a lot of yes men. Keown had a job there for quite some time as a scout and blah blah. Keown's very nice and cool. He's cool. Do you know what I mean?
Looks like a yes man.
And he's very he loves Wenger. He respects Wenger on a high level. Even like Parler, them man. But if you try to get Adams, if you try to get there's some guys who will not last a year
Man,
there.
this was your back four in the 90s, bro.
And he wasn't really too happy with it either. He just thought, nah, keep him. because it's my first year. I can't just throw away the back four,
They won
the
them
famous back
titles,
four.
bro.
Yeah, they won them
I'm
titles.
sorry, bro.
They won him one title though. They won him a title in the FA Cup. I'll give him that.
Come on.
But then when he
entitled.
when he moved, when he made his own defense, when he had the Campbell and he had Ashley Cole, Lauren, that's when I thought this guy is mad. How can he replace that back four with this one? Do you know what I mean? But anyway,
So,
we're going far.
we went
We're
off
going
the
very
Wenger
far.
point,
Henry's
so,
back anyway. Well,
yeah.
not back, but as in
The
Wenger said it's up to him.
speculation is there.
Wenger said it's up to him what role he wants to do. That's the relationship between Henry and Wenger.
Oh, they're friends.
It's like it depends what he wants to do in his next life. I started dying when he said that. Next life, I was laughing. But yeah, so we may see Henry next year, maybe next season. I'd want him as assistant manager, definitely. Just start slapping guys when they start acting up. Liverpool back-to-back wins over the weekend and yesterday. Got a good. After what happened at Palace felt like last week, that Palace game. But then they beat was it Stoke at home and then who was it away yesterday? Leicester, who are bottom of the league, by the way.
Well,
And they
I-
gave us 5.
I know.
Bottom of the league yesterday.
They haven't won a game since that game.
Honestly, have they won a game
No,
since
they
then?
haven't.
Oh, if we don't give them 10 at Old Trafford. Oh my god.
10 at old 10. Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
With his kneecaps.
Last week we were talking about Liverpool's match
we-
against Ludogorets, yeah?
No, I was
Right?
gonna say.
Yeah, no, we're talking. I think last Wednesday because I think the Dortmund game was also with Arsenal. The Wednesday night, Liverpool had was it Ludogorets or Basel? Right, they've only scored 4 goals this season in the Champions League. All 4 came against Ludogorets.
Are we surprised?
Yeah. Well, are they going through?
No.
No, bro.
Liverpool going out of the Champions League?
Yes.
Oh wow!
Straight up.
I'm surprised everyone thinks this
I
way.
don't know.
But think about it, Oscar.
I
They've
think
not
it's
scored.
Mignolet
Oscar, they've not
yesterday.
scored a goal
When he conceded the
outside
goal.
of Ludogorets.
But at home, I
Yeah.
think they could beat Basel. I don't think that's
No,
Oh, no,
out
that's always
completely.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
It's always possible.
I don't think it's guaranteed they're going to.
Nah, I think Basel will beat them or draw.
Home.
Yeah, I
And
think they'll
if they
draw.
draw, they're still out.
Yeah,
they'll
they're not
draw.
out, but they have to
Yeah,
win.
I
And
think
I
they'll-
think
they'll
they'll win. You know,
They just beat Ludogorets. Like I tell you,
No,
like
they
God
drew,
came and
man.
saved
They
them.
drew.
No, as in at Anfield. He's talking about the home record. They got saved at home against
Yeah, no, but I
Ludogorets,
think they'll pull
and
out.
Madrid taught them this is football
Oh, Madrid.
for like half an hour.
What a game. What a game.
I still remember that day. Like it's like anyway.
But credit to them at the Bernabeu. Liverpool,
I mean, yeah. In the league though, they're getting 6 points. They got 6 points now in the last 2
they're out of
games.
the bottom
They're
10.
still not more.
They're out of the bottom 10. I like that.
Lallana's scoring goals, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got
Their
he's got in
goalkeeper
there
is a
few.
liability.
Big
goalkeeper.
nut.
Well, we all
scored
knew
an
that.
own goal
though, I
last
think.
Yeah,
I
he
think
scored
we
an
all-
own goal last night.
I think we all knew that he was a bit of a
But you see,
liability.
the thing, Mignolet is this. I have to say this. 2 seasons ago, I thought, this guy's a decent keeper, you know. But he's come to Liverpool and he's not the same.
What you're saying then, Sunderland's his level, or maybe he's at Tottenham, Everton maybe level,
No,
but
do you
just
know
not.
what it is? Honestly, he has become worse.
I don't think he has.
I honestly think Mignolet has become worse.
I think he has because
I think Mignolet's
he had a much worse
same
defense
level
at
as
Sunderland,
always
yet
been.
we were still able to say, "Oh, this guy's
By the
pretty
way,
decent."
speaking of Sunderland, I said Costa's gonna struggle against that back four. What happened?
He did more than struggle. He got into a few fights. He's like throwing arms and
Referee
that.
should have sent him off. Bro.
Oh yeah, we all agreed on that one. Even Oscar did. But anyway, yeah. So Liverpool. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm messing
Yeah,
up.
that's right. You better joke.
Whoa! Don't worry, you got Spurs tonight.
Hey!
I don't know who I want winning
Soldado!
that. I hate both teams.
Soldano's scored.
I hate both teams. I don't know who I want. I want both guys to just lose
I just
if
want
they
to
can. But nah, Chelsea have to lose at home.
fixing, yeah.
That would be more funny.
No, it would.
It'll be more funny
Nah,
if Chelsea
we're
could
not
lose to
losing
Tottenham
at
at
home
home.
this season.
That'd be so
We're not
funny.
losing at home this season.
Yeah?
It can't happen.
I'll hold you to that.
It can't happen.
Burnley,
Last year.
Burnley guys are out of the bottom 3. Yay! Shout out to Burnley. Listen, they're out. This is a team, Bedrin. Let's not forget. Burnley looked like the Derby County of many years ago in the Premier League. On a real,
true.
no,
They
on a
had it
real.
won,
Do
they
you
know,
remember Palace
long
last year when nobody thought Palace were going to survive and God carried them
Enter
himself?
Tony Pulis.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
God in it, but yeah.
Tony Pulis.
Well, yeah. It's a God, though.
Tony Pulis.
Someone prayed in that
Pulis,
camp.
don't it?
Someone prayed in
Someone
there.
fasted, definitely.
Nigh
For
off.
God sent Tony Pulis.
But anyway,
Nothing.
yeah, who?
Anyway.
Nah, because Pulis tried to take them for the summer, and then dipped the day
I
before
didn't understand
the
that.
first game.
I
Yeah,
didn't
Pulis
understand that,
Pulis
yeah.
boyed it. I ain't gonna lie. But Burnley good got a draw last night against Newcastle, which was pretty good. And also won their was it draw against
did
Stoke
beat?
the week before?
No,
Danny
they beat
Ings.
them, bro.
Did they beat them?
Yeah.
They beat Stoke.
They beat Stoke 2-1.
Oh, they did. Yes, they did. Yes,
Danny
they did.
Ings.
Danny Ings.
Top-notch stuff from Burnley. Somehow they've risen up to something, and who knows how far they can go anyway this year. But the bottom three as it stands, I think Hull are in it now. Is it Hull? Yeah.
All of the,
Hull,
with all of
QPR,
those
and
signings.
that's-
Can you imagine?
Wow.
And we did speak
I
about them
take
having
them,
like
yeah,
one of
I
the
take them
best
for having a
signings of
good
the season,
yeah.
which is strange that it's happened. But anyway,
Steve Bruce will survive, though.
we'll see about that.
If they get relegated,
Football's football, man.
Wow,
If Hull get relegated-
that relegation
Football's
clause,
football's
boy.
football.
I won't be surprised, you know.
It wouldn't surprise me.
yo,
Just because football is mad. It's mad.
Yeah.
Cup final one year, Europa League the following year. In the same year, could be going down.
Well,
I
they
mean,
didn't even enter the
This-
Europa
the
League.
better thing
that's
is-
how bad it
The
The
was.
same thing happened to Fulham. Fulham were
Yeah.
Europa League finalists.
I mean, Fulham going down was
He's
one of those
got
ones where it was like, whoa, how have they gone down?
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, it was
The,
going to happen.
the time was coming.
For yeah, it was going
But
to
as a
happen.
team that you think,
Bobby Zamora
it's
was
a
in
good
there.
team though. It's a
had-
good
they had-
team. They're the team to stay in the
had
top,
Brian
the
Ruiz.
top 17. You can't tell me it's not a team that can finish 17th
They had Brian Ruiz.
at least.
Listen, it was going to happen.
They had Brian
Anyway,
Ruiz.
fair enough. There's a
By
lot-
the way,
got a lot
shout
of-
out to Ashley Young.
Oh yeah, you want to give him a
Shout
shout
out
out?
to
Yeah,
Ashley Young.
go for it.
Yeah, shout out to
Go for it.
Ashley Young.
Question: was Ashley Young and Valencia playing at the back as well?
The second
Yes.
game in a
Okay,
row.
yeah. Because I saw the team sheet. I said, okay, I don't know what
I
formation
read
this
a
is.
quote from Van Gaal,
Go for it.
and I chuckled.
I can't watch his interview. So I ain't gonna lie. It
He
takes
said,
forever to finish a sentence.
I'm sorry. No, he said, I can make any player in this team.
Say it in his pace, because I know he didn't say it that quick. I can make any player. Well,
Yeah.
well.
I can make any player better.
He leans forward, swings on the chair, does like an hour to spin round. Oh my, he's having fun.
I think he's overly calculated. But yeah, he said he could make any player better.
to
I'm
understand.
sorry, it's true.
You have to understand. He's been in the game.
He's a don, bro.
No,
He's been in the game.
Have you seen Ashley Young at left back?
He's been in the
since
game.
Arsenal.
No, I didn't watch the.
Nah, he's
game
been the
yesterday.
same. Him,
They was-
like, for someone, he's bring Fellaini up somehow.
No, I'm telling you, man. Fellaini was always top.
No, but I'm saying not for
Always
United.
top.
Average.
Maybe he didn't perform well for United, but I think he's
No, but I'm
always
saying
been a
ever
good
since
player.
LVG has
I
come
always
in.
said he's average.
So what are you saying now? Is he still average?
He's on form.
No.
Just on form. But so it's not based on his talent. It's just he's on form.
No. I'm not saying Fellaini is rubbish. I'm just saying.
Man were hating
No.
Fellaini, fam. Man was hating
Everyone was
Fellaini.
hating
Every
Fellaini.
United.
Man was hating
Everyone was hating
Fellaini. Fellaini. Cleverly.
Cleverly.
Moise. They were all in the same sentence. Think about it.
Technicality.
I'm a legend who recommend.
Fellaini was on
You
the
are
same
cool.
sentence as Cleverly and Moyes.
No.
That's the thing.
Everything you heard from me was this. Fellaini was a scapegoat for the era that he was brought in. The Moyes era. That's what I said. I said he's an average player
Fellaini.
who was inconsistent for Everton. That's what I
He
said.
was on the same.
I didn't-
You
He
are
was-
nothing. You
he
are a
was
fool,
always-
and you are a waste of time.
Waste of time.
Good night.
Good night. The thing is, I think he's a very good player, and I think he can get better than he is. How old is he? 20?
27.
My God.
No, he's gonna get better.
He's got good
That-
years in
that-
him.
that's
He's got a good few
that's
good
why
years in him.
I'm. That's why
Shout
I'm
out to
happy.
Christopher Smalling, who I've always said is a decent centre back. That's
Actually,
what
no,
I've
he's
always
actually
said.
been
He had a funny
He's-
start.
I've no-
I think
I
he's
feel like
I
Honestly,
think
I think our
he's
defense
done
is
well.
improving, and I'm happy
done
about
well.
that.
These this is our best centre back partnership.
Anyway, it's a good test on Monday night when you got
Sorry.
Southampton away, so we'll see.
Oh.
We'll see. Let's move on to Ballon d'Or real quick. A few European stuff.
Ballon
The
d'Or.
final three of the player shortlist, we have Messi, Ronaldo, and Emmanuel Neuer.
We didn't even talk about
Thoughts?
the rest of the Premier League.
No,
Oh,
Who did you want to talk about? Who did you want to bring up?
Tottenham won.
We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham.
I don't hate Tottenham. Tottenham have given Man United players
Oh,
over the years.
actually, Morales' goal. Alright, let's keep it
How do
moving.
you score that goal and lose the game?
This is it.
Morales.
No,
Well-
the goals were jammy. The thing is, how Barry lets that go in though. The ball bounced in front of him before it gets in the net. The Christian
Gareth-
Eriksen shot.
Gareth Barry.
Doesn't matter.
Gareth Barry.
Don't do that.
Gareth
Don't do that. He was one of Everton's best players last year. Don't even do
Gareth
that.
Barry.
Yeah, Gareth
Don't
Barry's
even
decent,
do that.
right?
Gareth Barry is
That's what
good.
he is.
They're one of the dirtiest players in the Premier League.
Dirty?
He has that streak
It's
in him.
Barry Day.
A bit.
Gareth Barry.
A bit.
Dirty
He
Barry.
is, he
I bet
is.
you type YouTube
He,
Gareth
when
Barry.
he when he commits
I
a
don't think he's
foul,
that bad.
listen, when he's committed to a challenge,
That's what you want, no, isn't it?
Gary Barry is a partially catable.
Nah.
Oh, that's far.
Oh.
No, wait.
harsh.
Lee Campbell's not that bad. Hold on, wait, no.
Would you take
Listen,
Lee Campbell?
no. Well,
Yeah, you would.
over Flamini,
Over Flamini,
I have said this. I said this last time. Over Flamini, I would.
You take
Oi, I don't think you watch Flamini, bro.
Lee Catable has a red card
I don't-
every year.
I don't think you watch Flamini. So did Vieira. I don't think you watch Flamini. So did Keane. I don't think you watch Flamini.
No, but they were better. Though.
Keane took out a guy's career. Do you remember that Man City game?
Yeah, but Keane
Literally
and
went for
Vieira
his
were
leg.
good enough to get the red cards.
Well,
Like you can
to
allow
get a red card,
Yes.
you have to be. It has to be a bad
Sergio
tackle.
Ramos is good enough to get a red card.
Ramos. Anyway, Ballon d'Or, top three. Any thoughts
Oh, we
on
still didn't talk about
on
West Ham,
on a
I'm not
goalkeeper?
liking this.
On a goalkeeper, big up West Ham. Yeah, yeah. A
Don't
goalkeeper.
talk about West Ham.
No, I like West Ham. It's a bit boring from them at the moment, but you know we'll talk about it next week. Don't worry, they'll come back.
How many
Shots.
had 2 wins on the bounce?
We're gonna have a segment on West Ham.
We won't. We'll
On
talk
Big
about Arsenal
Sam.
again for an hour.
Ooh, cheeky. You lot extend those conversations. That's what I'm saying. Neuer, a goalkeeper made the Ballon d'Or.
You're
Yeah.
done, though.
How big is that?
That's a very
How big
good
is
thing.
that?
That's a shout.
Who's winning it though this
It's
year?
not big because it's stupid. Cause
Who's
he
winning
wasn't
it?
the third best player.
Who's winning it this year?
I don't know. I don't know how this feel about
Ronaldo.
It's interesting now we're saying we don't know, but I remember before we were
I'm
saying
saying
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
No, you said
Who's gonna win it?
Ronaldo.
Who's gonna win?
You said
What,
Ronaldo.
who's
They
winning?
said
Yeah,
they already voted. bro.
Ronaldo will win it.
You
Ronaldo,
said they already
Messi, and
voted.
Neuer.
Yeah, they've already voted for it, and it will be based on what we've
Everyone
seen.
said Ronaldo.
It'll be Ronaldo.
I said
Who
Messi.
you say?
I said Messi.
Messi,
This man said definite Ronaldo. I was like, oh, I don't know. Messi could win it.
I don't think he
Oh,
can.
I thought you were looking at opinion.
No, I don't think he can. But only because of when they stopped the voting thingy for it. Messi became hot after the votes were done. I don't know. And he was too close. He missed out on everything on the final days and stuff. So I don't think he could get it. If you get based on that, then what does Neuer and Ronaldo get
I
for
want
their
Neuer to get
achievements?
it.
I do want Neuer to get it. Just
For bands? What, for bands?
Yeah, just actually literally just.
That's all it's based on. It's just for the bands. It's not for the
for
Oh, speaking of Germans, yeah? Dortmund, bottom of the league, and they lost badly at Hamburg. Hamburg are one of the worst teams in German football recently.
I looked at the not the stats for the game, but I was just reading through the commentary and I was thinking, do United really want any centre backs from this team?
Man are screaming Hummels and that. Listen,
No, I do believe Van Holm will
Yeah.
improve. Yeah, but it's just like
but so would Klopp, you would think, innit?
No, but-
You'd think Klopp too.
Yeah,
Question.
No, there's good players in a bad team.
Did you see the third goal that
Seen them
Hamburg
plenty of
scored?
times. Look at United
Did
last
you see
season.
the
There's
goals
still some
against
top-quality
Dortmund?
players, so-
This guy had a free kick. I kid you not. It was about 40 yards. I swear to you, it was near the semicircle, and no wall, nothing. All the Dortmund players were just like walking around. He just bangs it, yeah, and beats whoever was in goal on that day. I can't assume who it was, but beats the guy in goal. 3-0 Hamburg. I was like, goodness me. I can't remember what the final score was, but
this is what's his name's team, innit? Van der Vaart.
yeah. But they've been poor. I mean, they nearly got relegated last year. They're a bad team, Hamburg.
Going through some next team. But
But apparently there's 10 points between them and fourth.
Really? 10?
That's what I read. Yeah, I read there's like 10 points between.
Interesting stuff. So Ballon d'Or, are we happy with it? Is it okay? Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else you would have put in that three?
I don't know the stats, so I can't give an intelligent answer. But Neuer, I don't know.
Who would you have put instead of Neuer? Bearing in mind Suarez was banned because I think he would have walked in that
Yeah,
Ballon d'Or
Suarez would have
shortlist.
been the
But
one.
besides him, could you?
I don't understand. So he's basically he's allowed to play football, but he's not allowed to win an award.
No, he wasn't put in the shortlist. That's what it comes down to.
Why?
He wasn't put in the
but
shortlist.
that's obviously a reason because of his bans. That's the only reason that is.
I guess Ballon d'Or's
Based
more
on pure
about
football.
his-
He's in the top 3.
Yeah, but I guess it's
So-
not based on pure football, isn't it? It's based probably on personality. It's
Yeah,
based
well,
on everything
It's
else.
based on numbers we don't know as
Stupid.
well, because I think they said Yaya had, was it the highest passes in the world this year?
Yeah, had a good season last
Yeah,
year, man.
so it's based on, like, they pick guys and I'm like, why did they pick him? I see why, and then, you know, it makes sense. But
Yeah,
who
got Ronaldo
had
to take it.
I read somewhere that Philip Lahm had an exceptional year this year.
Well, he won everything bar the Champions League, innit? So it's not a bad shout at all. Philip Lahm's not a bad shot. Anyway,
Thomas Müller, I would have probably picked him.
yeah, I don't know why he doesn't get the recognition he deserves
He's
sometimes.
24, you know. 24, 25. I think
he's gonna be
just
top
touched
scorer
25.
World Cup, bro.
He's gonna be all-time top scorer.
Did you see Kukadera's concussion yesterday? Was it yesterday
They
or
said
was it
they
the weekend?
discharged him from the
Have
hospital.
they discharged him?
I
Because
read
I know he stayed there overnight.
it. Yeah,
And
discharged him.
And
I don't think we want.
Don't be
PSG.
surprised if this guy doesn't come to leave Madrid, you know.
I think he's staying. If not, he'll go to Bayern.
If Perez doesn't want you, you're out.
I think Bayern is the only
I
option.
think Ancelotti wants him, but Perez doesn't.
If
Yeah.
Perez doesn't want you, you're
Ancelotti
gone,
wants
bro.
him.
No, but Perez
Because
doesn't want
Ancelotti
you.
knows football and Perez doesn't.
Well, who's the chairman?
No, of course.
No, but who's the president?
Yeah, he's got money.
Right, player of the week. Over the weekend, as well as yesterday.
Before we go there,
Hello.
top 3 managers. Forgot about those. Three.
Oh,
Jacob
who are the three?
Lowe,
Jacob Lowe,
Ancelotti,
Ancelotti,
Simone.
Simeone for me. Simeone for me.
Simone.
Yeah, I'll have Simeone to be honest.
Oh, I thought we did this already.
No.
No, we did it when we did the discussion of the shortlist of who do you
Oh,
think
Yeah,
would
but
get the best.
we picked
But-
ours already, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of picked ours. I'd say between Ancelotti and
For
Simeone.
me, it's Ancelotti.
Simeone.
Simeone.
I don't know.
Let's not do this again.
Yeah,
Let's not
we got into
reverse
this
it,
again. Player of the week of the weekend, including Tuesday night, including last night's games. Player of the week.
Benteke.
On a Tuesday.
Christian Benteke back on the score sheet.
Shout
And you know what? Not just any goal, a very good finish. Did you see it?
See what he did.
Finesse.
It was a striker.
Finesse.
Belgian striker.
Oh, we're looking to Arsenal now.
No. Liverpool can have him with Origi if they want. Player of the week this weekend. Anyone that played exceptionally well?
There were so many good.
Oh my god. Anyone?
I don't know.
Player of the week.
There was lots of good players.
It's
this
very
week.
difficult.
I ain't gonna lie, I like Rob Green's performance yesterday against Swansea. He pulled out a lot of saves. A lot of saves. They lost 2-0. But pulled out,
Did you say did Rob Green score?
no, he pulled out a lot of saves.
Yeah, when he did score though, Peter.
I can't think of an
He can't
exceptional.
be fair though.
Out of all the man of the matches of the weekend, the one that stands out for me is Cazorla. But I don't know if there's any more, or even Welbeck even. But I don't know if there's any other shouts you lot have got. Chelsea didn't have really the best of games.
That game didn't bring any.
City though, Aguero did play some good football again. Even though, question: would you agree that Aguero was fouled in the penalty area?
Or dive.
Was it a dive?
Top Daily.
Yeah, man, are saying it's a dive. You know,
No, I said.
man, them arguing
I
if it's a
said.
dive.
I said it was. I said it was a foul, but
Yeah.
he dived.
That was-
As in,
yeah.
he got tackled. Yes, it was a foul. I said.
How
it
have you
very
dived and been fouled
No, I was just gonna
at
ask
the
that.
same time?
Kick your leg.
No,
and
he
you
kicked
throw
your leg.
yourself
It's
to
like,
the ground.
I'm saying I agree.
Is that
It's
a foul?
a foul, but the way he.
Is it a penalty?
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm saying
No one denied that though.
no one
Yes,
denied that.
yes, you did.
No, we
I
said.
know,
We
go back
all
in
said
time.
at the very beginning.
Yes, you did.
We all said at the very
Oh.
beginning it was a foul. You could rewind it and we'll
I
say.
said it was a
Tom
foul.
Daly.
I said it was a foul, but he
Yeah,
died.
he was shouting
But
Tom
he-
Daly though. No,
But he threw himself.
Like
on the
he
ground.
actually like.
anyways.
La 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 la. Andy, take.
He's back in it. He's back. So was he talking about belief? That's what it's about this season. Belief. Yeah. Player of the week. Anyone? Are we going with Cazorla? Are we going with Welbeck? Get it.
I don't know. No one stood out.
No one did stand out. To be fair,
One of those
Yeah, yeah.
blasé
What
weeks.
about
No one
what
did stand
about
out, to be fair.
Liverpool have won twice? What about Adam Lallana?
I didn't watch Liverpool games. You know, I'll be honest. I didn't see much.
Did he get two
I didn't
goals?
see
Or did
much.
he get one?
Yo, what was the fixture? Let me see the fixture.
It's because there was fixtures last night. It's very confusing. There's a lot of confusing
it's a
stuff
lot
that's happened. I'm guessing.
I can only go based on the players that I watched.
Yeah.
So therefore, I will say, from what I saw on Match of the Day, Aguero had a good game,
Aguero.
a really good game, but he
I
did
have
score.
no
so
idea,
I don't
sorry.
know.
I mean, he's still good without
I
scoring.
have no idea, sorry.
Okay, Kel Clichy, first goal for City. 120 appearances.
Did anybody score twice? Did anybody score on the weekend and then last night?
No.
I think it was Mata.
This week,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mata.
this week, Chris Smalling.
Chris Smalling? That's a good
Ooh,
shout.
That's a very good shout.
I'll give him that.
Chris Smalling.
I'll give him
He
Smalling.
scored, he scored against Hull. He had an exceptional performance last night.
I'll give
Oh,
him
that goal against Hull annoyed me because it didn't go in.
It did go.
Like
in.
it, no,
Goal
it went
line
in. It went in.
technology.
Oh, no, no, yeah.
It went in.
Yeah.
Hated.
You got the goal.
Hated.
But it didn't go in.
You know what?
Yeah.
5 years ago, they're not giving that
just
goal.
didn't go in.
No way they're
They
like,
didn't have cameras 5 years ago.
forget that. They're not giving that goal.
No, no. Yeah,
Who?
no,
Goal line
agreed. I'm
technology.
not saying it because it's Man United. I just don't like a
Goal
goal that I
line
don't see go
technology.
in.
No, yes, you are, because it's Man United.
Nah,
I'll admit that.
It's because it's Man United.
Listen, if Villa scored a goal like that, I wouldn't care
I
less.
personally think you're hating.
Look, yeah.
You wouldn't have discussed
I
it if it was Aston Villa.
You wouldn't have brought this
would
up.
not have discussed
No, you
I
wouldn't.
don't think I would have brought it up, but if we spoke about it, I think I would have said the same thing. I have the same opinion.
Anyways.
Because my opinion is on the type of goal.
All right, hands up for Smalling. I'm going to put
I think
Smalling,
it was
Welbeck,
Smalling.
and Cazorla in this. Hands up for Smalling.
I don't have
Three
an idea,
people.
but
Cazorla. One hand for Cazorla. That's two hands for
Zola was
Cazorla.
hard though.
Nah,
Hands up for Welbeck.
You're not that guy, fam.
Again.
Yes.
Oscar, you haven't got a
I'll go Smalling.
Smalling, yeah? Okay, Smalling gets player of the week. Team of the week. Who got the best team of the week? Speaking of performances over the week.
United have won twice.
United
twice.
like,
So too have
United
Liverpool.
dominated.
Liverpool have won twice, United have won
I'm saying,
twice.
United dominated hard.
Burnley have been unbeaten for a
Burnley,
couple of
man,
games.
actually not.
It's hard at home. United
No,
should
but I'm
dominate
saying
home.
that possession though, like I've not seen that in years. That's
Yeah.
why I wanted to give it to them.
But
What's
I will say this. We have to look at it in the context of Man United. If you said this to me in a Ferguson United, I agree. You're saying this in a post-Moyes era United.
But it's still the same players, though. So
Yeah, with 42 injuries. We're playing
42 injuries.
We've had
More
14.
more than one guy's had the same injury. I mean, more than like,
What stats
Yeah.
are these? Come on, man. 42 players.
No, it's officially we've had 42.
You don't have 42 players. I can have 42 injuries.
team of the week, guys.
I will give it to United.
Manchester United.
Honestly, I
It
would.
can't
give
be a United weekend, surely.
Wait, what about Liverpool?
Manchester United.
What about Liverpool?
Right,
Nah,
they
I
beat,
ain't
they
gonna
beat
lie, it wasn't
Leicester.
impressive.
And who did they beat? Who did they beat the weekend?
Stoke at home and just in the
Fine,
92nd
fine.
minute.
I'll take it.
Hey!
They had two comfortable-
Andy,
Oh, get out of it. Goal of the
But
week then.
To be fair,
No, you conceded, okay? You gave Man United team of the week. Don't come back with another team.
I'm just saying, if
on.
Arsenal were to get an impressive victory tonight, then you would have a case for them being
We
on
were
the same level as
unbelievable,
United.
okay? We got a
But
clean sheet,
United
but,
won their
you know,
game, so
whatever.
Arsenal haven't yet. So
Whatever.
Anyways, you
yeah.
can put in RVG.
Goal of the week. RVG.
No, RVG.
Who is RVG?
RVP.
Van Persie for
Van Gaal.
goal of the week. Robin Van Persie's finish. Very good finish.
any other contenders?
I like
Great.
Yaya's and Lampard's. I like their goals. Aguero's pass to Kalishi.
Oh, Ericsson.
I don't like that. I didn't like that goal. I thought I was lucky. I thought that was so lucky. It wasn't that great though.
What?
It was like,
It
it was
wasn't
like a
great.
half open
That
goal.
was a sick-
The keeper was running
Yeah.
back. So
Yeah.
it was like,
I put Morales there way ahead of
No,
that.
but the audacity to dip it.
and he did the other
Bro,
way.
that's what I'm trying to
Like,
say.
Most people would go in the near corner. He went in the far corner.
I'm not convinced. I ain't gonna lie.
lie.
It's not. Yeah. Although Morales'
Oh,
goal.
Now who's saying? When it was me, I
Fam,
didn't like
I'm
the
not
goal.
rating the goal. Even if it was
what I
even if it was
said
an
for Man
Arsenal player,
United
it's
goal.
not in goal of the week for me. It's nowhere near
Oh,
goal.
for me, it's Van Persie. But I'm
Van
just
Persie
saying,
or what about Morales? Is he not getting a shout?
Oh, Morales.
His goal was
bad.
His goal was
Van
bad. Okay, so Van
Morales'
Persie,
goal
Morales.
Van Persie-
Who else?
Took the
What's
ball
that?
off the defender, outside the box, left foot,
Who else?
bang!
Who else scored a wicked goal this week?
I'm trying to think.
Okay, so Morales, Van Persie.
Benteke.
Christian Benteke. Yeah, I'll give him that. All right, cool. So votes for Benteke. How many men for Benteke? None. After that was
I
just
didn't
brought
even
up
see the goal. I
last.
just heard it was amazing.
Oh, for flip's sake.
I've been taking.
Morales.
I'm Morales, so
Oh, Morales as well. Yeah. 2 for Morales and Robin Van Persie
there we go.
how-
Robin Van Persie. So United have a clean
have won
sweep.
everything this week. So Manchester United's Robin Van Persie.
Hey!
United. We'll find out because let's talk about predictions now. We're going to talk about today's games. We're going to include Wednesday's games, and we're going to talk about next weekend's games.
Oh, I don't
So,
think about today.
today's game, 7:45 kickoff. Sunderland at home to Manchester City. David,
What?
Sunderland at home to Manchester City. Man City.
Sunderland at home to Man City.
Yeah.
That is tough.
No centre backs, but yeah, go on.
God.
Wow, who knows?
For
Who knows,
Jimmy
bro?
Squad,
Listen, City left with 9 men and got a clean sheet against Southampton and scored 3
Southampton didn't
goals.
turn up.
No, they were
Southampton
poor.
didn't turn up.
They were poor.
That's what happened.
They were poor.
That's like
Robin.
You can't, what?
No,
Oh, God.
what? That's what it is. Robin,
Draw.
draw. Oscar.
Sorry, say the fixture again.
Sunderland against Man City. Pair of bloody tension.
Yeah, Man City
City.
win 2-0.
2-0.
Sunderland.
Sunderland at home win. City away win.
Do you actually think that's going to happen? Or you
When was the
don't?
last time Man City beat them at
When was the last time City beat Southampton at St Mary's?
What's your point?
The same point that you're making.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Chelsea at home to Tottenham. David. Chelsea home. Yep. Chelsea. Oscar. He's not
A
sure.
draw.
He's not
Another
sure.
draw, I think.
No
Like,
Costa.
1-1.
Might be no goals.
No,
Oh, no,
Uncle,
Drogba will do
Uncle
damage.
Costa's not there to save you today.
When has he ever saved it?
Ernest.
For the bands, Tottenham.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. For the bands, I'm saying Tottenham. Because if there's a team that's going to really get Oscar rattled about winning at Stamford Bridge, it's Tottenham Hotspur.
Nah, I'd rather. No, there's teams I can think of more than Tottenham. Though,
Who? Like who?
If United beat us at Stamford Bridge, I'd be livid. I'd
Yeah,
be,
to be fair,
li-
yeah.
If Liverpool beat us at Stamford Bridge, I'd
Would you be
angry.
livid? Would you be livid if
Yeah.
we're Liverpool?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
I
no, I
like
think
that.
I thought he meant it on a basis of like. Anyway,
Arsenal we've already played. City I can understand, but yeah, if we lost to, I'd rather lose to Tottenham than either Liverpool or United.
Right, Everton at home to Hull.
Everton.
Oscar.
Everton, they need a win.
Everton, full house.
They need
Everton.
a win.
What do you mean? They were unbeaten for 5 games before
Okay,
Tottenham.
what was the last win?
Didn't they beat Thing? They beat Thing away. They beat. Was it no? Didn't they beat? Was it? They were wearing white and they won like 3-1.
When
You're talking
next-
about Burnley.
That was
Was
Burnley, bro.
Burnley was like
weeks
3
ago.
or
Oh.
4 weeks ago.
West
Okay.
Ham at home, bro.
Oh, they beat West Ham at home 2 weeks ago.
Ah,
Right.
You're right.
Arsenal at home to Southampton.
Arsenal.
Draw.
Draw. Oscar.
Arsenal win 2-1.
Arsenal win.
I want to draw.
Yeah.
But I think Southampton will win.
Cool. Arsenal home win for me.
You
Alrighty.
think Southampton will win at Emirates?
I think Pele will just put it on Mertesacker. The only reason I think what hurts Southampton is that Schneiderlin's not there. Apart from that, I think Southampton could do a thing today.
To be fair,
Yeah,
they
no.
won at the Emirates already this season.
They've
Yeah.
done it before. Right, 12:45 kickoff on Saturday. It's Newcastle at home to Chelsea. Chelsea don't like going down there.
Draw.
Is that a draw?
When was the last time you beat them at their ground?
When was the last time we won a game in December? We never, ever have a good run in this period.
That's actually a good point.
And it's,
Robin?
Chelsea.
Oscar?
I think Chelsea will turn up.
I don't know. I don't think we'll win. I can't see us going there and winning. If we do,
I see the
yeah,
streak
go on now.
losing.
A 1-0 win for Chelsea.
1-0 Chelsea, yeah? Go on, Ernest.
I think Costa will turn up.
Costa? I think the streak ends there, you know. I think the unbeaten run ends at St. James's Park this season. I'm so
If
sorry.
Alan
I'm sorry to say so.
Pardew Puts it on your
I'm
team,
so sorry to say
I'll
so.
be very shocked.
I'm so sorry to say.
What?
But I genuinely think...
It will just- do you know
Only
why it would
because
annoy me
Chelsea
so
do
much?
struggle out there. It's tough,
Do you
man.
know why it would
St.
annoy
James's
me
Park
so
at 12:45 is not easy, man. That place is hard to win there. It's hard.
United.
You've gone there a couple of times and lost. I remember that Denver bar against Rio Ferdinand. I remember that
Oh, yeah,
shift.
they beat you 3-0.
I remember that shift. But anyway, Oscar, you were saying? You were going to say something?
I can't remember.
Because we were discussing about what do you think they'll find it hard. Anyway, I'm saying Newcastle win. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if we're going to lose to Newcastle, you can't lose to the team that didn't beat Burnley. It's like, it'd be very depressing.
But if you lost to Tottenham, you'd be losing to the team that lost to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? You'd be
No,
losing.
if they lost to
There's
Tottenham-
all kind of things.
But
that-
then again, if we lose any game,
yeah,
now, it's always
exactly.
another
Yeah,
take
exactly.
us to them.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. If we beat you, then we didn't beat who? Leicester. We didn't beat. You know. Yeah.
I mean, teams,
Hull.
They live through Chelsea.
yeah. To be fair, teams lose games, don't they? Except for Chelsea.
Yeah. St James's Park. We'll find out about that next week's
We
pod.
haven't
We'll
lost
find
yet,
out.
so I'm just getting in the unbeaten talk now. 'Cause we
Oscar,
might lose
did
tonight.
you say you would win? Did you say you would win that game? I don't-
1-0.
1-0. And you said Chelsea would win as well, right?
They will batter Newcastle.
You said Costa would turn up, and I think Newcastle will win. David, Liverpool at home to Sunderland. Suspectico.
Liverpool.
Liverpool home win. Robin?
Sunderland 1-0.
Sunderland 1-0. Clean sheet.
Oh, he's mugging it.
Oscar?
Liverpool are gonna go make three wins in a row, and
Yeah?
then go and beat Basel in the week.
Well, Basel's the...
The week after.
No, it is, yeah. It is the week
Yeah.
after, yeah. Ernest?
Sunderland will win 1-0.
Sunderland 1-0. Clean sheet.
Have you seen their back four?
So why are they in the position that they're in?
Why do you think their back four's so good?
Their back, listen, their back
It's
four.
because they're ex-United players.
And last season when we not saying this about Sunderland,
Yeah, I
especially
don't.
the League Cup,
I don't like it.
Don't like it.
bro.
You're
last
saying
season-
Sunderland win, yeah? Away at Anfield.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Yeah,
for...
this ex-United team.
I'm going Liverpool home win. Stoke at home to Arsenal. Oh, this is so long.
You're at home. What's long?
Where
about-
no,
Stoke
no,
at home to
Stoke at
Arsenal.
Oh, sorry.
It's at the Bretagne.
We know what's going on there.
Where they boo the sick. Go on.
Stoke.
You
Stoke.
can't lose that game. No. You can't.
It will be lost. Away at Stoke, it will be lost.
I don't know the last time we won there, to be fair.
Stoke.
The only time we beat them was when Finn broke his leg. What's his
Ramsey
name?
broke his leg. That's
And
2010.
then Fabregas turned
4
down.
years ago.
2010.
And then Fabregas just
Oscar?
turned up and all of them.
Stoke.
Yeah, Robin said Stoke.
Oh, yeah,
Oscar-
Stoke win. Stoke
Ernest?
2-1.
Are we seriously?
I don't know.
I said
So
Stoke.
far, it's a full house from these guys.
You're putting
I
on.
said Stoke.
He
I
said
said
Arsenal
Stoke.
fan is
Do
saying
well,
Stoke are
I'm
going to
not gonna lie, yeah.
win.
Yeah.
Crouch in his height a Saidi at this pace, Arnautovic at this pace.
Yeah.
Bojan!
Juve and Bojan Stoke.
What did Bojan do last night? Was he threatening?
Well, no. We held him.
He was alright against Liverpool, but I don't think he did that well. Right, Stokes has a run of games, you know. Think about it, if they had Liverpool, United, Arsenal. Damn, that's quite a stretch. I think Arsenal will win away from home. We'll get the points. Stiff win, but we'll get it. QPR at home to Burnley. Big game.
Charlie
Massive
Austin
game.
QPR.
versus Danny
Oscar
Ings.
Danny Ings against Charlie Austin. Oh! David, what do you think?
QPR.
QPR.
If Charlie Austin
Robin?
doesn't score in this game,
Nah, fam, what God?
It's Danny Ings versus Charlie Austin. That's what it is.
Yeah, Robin?
Team Ings.
Draw.
Draw.
Hashtag Team Ings.
Team Ings.
Burnley 2-0.
Ernest? QPR at home.
game.
Burnley away.
It's not a good game.
No.
You're not going to see football.
Nah, they've had some good games. QPR and Burnley have played all right.
It's arguably one of those relegation 6-pointers just early on in the season. I think
early.
We're
it's a
having
game.
relegation battles in December.
But on
6 pointer.
match of the day, the
They,
first match was QPR versus
Leicester.
Leicester. That was the first match of the day.
Yeah, that was a good game.
3-2, innit? Yeah, it was a 3-2
Because
game.
those are two teams that have just been
Ernest,
promoted. I
prediction.
think the same thing's going to happen.
Ernest, what's your prediction there?
2-1.
2-1 who?
Yeah.
QPR, home win, yeah? Draw. I don't know who I want winning. I like Burnley, but I think QPR might nick it. Draw.
You don't like Redknapp, did it?
Draw.
Wait, who
Oh,
did
that's-
Swansea play at the weekend?
They lost. Weekend, they played, Swansea played,
Was it Villa they played?
I can't remember now. I know Sigurdsson got me some points.
QPR.
No,
Oh, did they?
Last night.
Yeah, no problem. Tottenham at home to Crystal Palace. David?
Tottenham.
Super Tot.
Still
From the line. London derby, yeah? Palace away win. Oscar?
I do like Palace, but I think Tottenham will win that game comfortably.
Ernest, what do you reckon?
3-0.
Draw? I reckon Palace away win, because Tottenham don't really like playing at home. Hull City at home to West Brom.
West Brom.
West Brom away win. Ooh, if they do win at Hull, then there'll be some questions raised at Steve Bruce. Robin?
West Brom.
West Brom?
Big game.
It's a big game for them.
Yeah, I think Hull will. I think it'll be a draw.
Draw? Ernest?
I think Hull will win.
Yeah, I'll go with Ernest. I think Hull will win. 5:30 kickoff is Man City at home to Everton.
Ooh.
Oh.
Manchester City.
At the Etihad.
Manchester City.
Manchester City.
I
Robin?
think Samuel Eto'o will score.
What does that mean he will win?
Samuel
What
Eto'o
does that even mean?
and I think he'll score the match winner.
Big call. So Everton win away at the Etihad. Oscar?
Nah, I think City will win that game.
City, Oscar
2-0
saying
maybe.
2-0.
Everton don't play well.
No,
I don't know about Mangala.
Actually, you would.
Did he get a straight red? Did he get a straight red? 2 yellows, then he'll be back, yeah.
Have Everton won at the Etihad in recent years? I don't
Not
think
that I
they have.
remember. No, not that I remember.
Yeah, I don't think no.
And when
Man City, Everton.
Lukaku knocked out Joe Hart, I remember that. But yeah, Man City, Everton, Ernest.
Yeah, it'll be tight, but yeah, Man City will win.
Man City home win, yeah? Yeah, I'll go with home win as well for City. Sunday games, 1:30 kickoff is West Ham at home to Swansea. Big game,
that's
very
a
good
game.
game.
Swansea.
The Swans.
Swansea.
Swansea.
You're saying Swansea? It's an away win for Swansea, you know? Okay. Oscar?
Fred
I
Bowley
don't know.
back.
I'll take West Ham. West Ham won their last game, and I think
No.
Swansea aren't
No.
that strong.
No.
Yeah,
Ernest?
West Ham win.
The thing is,
Come on, you Irons.
I'm looking at Swansea's players and I'm like, I don't know. Montero, Boney.
I like Key, man. He does well, but he's so inconsistent. It's a shame. Yeah, I really like him, you know,
Nah,
honestly.
he's a good
I
player,
like
yeah,
him,
he's
but
a
he's
good
so
player.
inconsistent.
Draw.
Draw? I reckon West Ham home win, man. Aston Villa are playing on a 4 o'clock Sunday game at home to Leicester City. Aston Villa at home to Leicester. Midland derby there.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa home win.
Villa.
Villa home win.
Villa!
Villa home win.
Cristiano Benteke.
Villa home win as well. I'm going with a draw. I'm going to spoil the party. I think it'll be a draw. I think Leicester will have to wake up and realise that this is our time. So, yeah,
Let's go that guy. Show up.
drink. I'm going to go with drink water because that name is just classic. Monday night
He's one
football.
of our players.
Danny drink.
Monday night football. Southampton at home at St Mary's against Manchester United. David, let's get your prediction on that. Southampton. Robin. United.
Come
Oscar.
on, Saints. 2-1.
Don't lie to
Ernest?
yourself,
I'm not
man.
lying to
Shane
myself,
Long.
though.
Long.
I think it will be a Dutch masterclass
Yeah,
from the one and only Louis van Gaal.
from Louis van Gaal. Yeah.
Boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
when
could-
you said Dutch masterclass,
I
I was thinking of any
Ro-
Southampton.
Do you know what?
Ronald Koeman.
I honestly
I was thinking
believe,
Koeman.
I honestly believe Falcao and Van Persie will start,
Yeah.
and they will tear them up.
Let's hope, innit?
Franco just.
I
Franco just needs
think
minutes,
the Saints will
honestly.
win at home. At home
So why
against
hasn't he
Liverpool.
had
Yeah,
Coming from an injury.
Why he's not playing?
yeah. I think the Saints will win. But yeah, that's top four this week. This week. Please do join us. Check out the YouTube. Make sure you just subscribe. Yeah. Make sure you like and share and
Comment, fam.
and comment
Yeah.
We like your comments.
and yeah, share again.
And like.
La 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 la.
Andy, Andy, take.
Andy, take. Andy, take.
Anyways, see you next week.